Hello, and welcome to Famicast 228, your Famicast for the latter part of August 2022. I'm your host, Danny Bivens, and today I'm not joined by James Charlton, but I am joined by Ty Sugar.
What's good, guys? Are you ready for more anime trash than you've ever seen in your life?
Oh, God. Well, again, I don't know if that's a threat or what.
It's a threat, 100%. You're in
Okay.
for a bad time.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, since James isn't here today, I thought it might be kind of fun to have a couple of guests on. And one of the guests you guys are familiar with, we've talked about him on the show several times. And you might remember him as good old Genki JP, Genki from Twitter. Genki, what's going on, man?
Hey guys, glad to be on the show again. Thanks for having me again.
No, thanks for coming on, man.
Look forward to talking about some games and Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. And today, making her Famicast debut, we have Jodie J-Cat DeHart here as well. Hi, Jodie.
Hi, and I'm so happy and so proud of you for pronouncing my surname correctly. That is actually how you pronounce my surname. I don't know how you knew that, but yeah.
Trust me, I was totally expecting to mess something up. You know, it happens every episode, so yeah.
Danny, that's amazing. No one ever pronounces my surname correctly. I just can't believe it.
Seriously, what do they say?
Thank you for inviting me on. This is amazing.
What do people say if they like mispronounce it? Then, like, I'm curious.
Like D Hearty is normally what people say.
Hearty. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's D Heart. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got it right. Thank God. And yeah, looks like Lemonade's up in the chat. He says, "Hey, let's get straight to the anime trash." Well, we'll get there. Don't worry. We got to let it kind of linger a little bit, but we'll make it.
But like, it's just gonna drive me crazy. Like, all these boxes. I got some big ones too. Yeah. 11 in total, I believe.
Whoa.
So you can just like look at these and let the anticipation build.
God. Okay. Well, I guess that's what we're going to have to do. Well, today, you know, since it's been a while since the last episode, we're going to kind of focus this episode mainly on new business, basically that stuff that we've been playing over summer for the past couple of weeks and stuff. James actually will make a bit of an appearance later on in the show. Of course, we got anime trash. Not so much news today because like I said, I wanted to focus more on just the games we've been playing. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and kind of kick things off with some new business. And just to be a selfish jerk, I'll go ahead and get started with stuff. There's a couple of different things that I've been playing, and some of you guys might have played some of these, some maybe not. But the first thing I want to talk about is a little game called Cursed to Golf.
And that is a hell of a title.
Yeah, are you guys familiar with this one at all? I'm going to throw up some video footage. You might have.
I've heard of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, hold on a second. I'm just going to put up some kind of footage here. This should be good. There we go. And I'll kind of fast forward a little bit here, right into some gameplay, hopefully. Oops, wrong one. But yeah, this is a what's been labeled as a golf-like. It's roguelike golf game. 2D side-scrolling golf game. And this comes from Chuhai Labs, the guys down in Kyoto. And yeah, they've been working on this for about the past year and a half or so. And it just came out last week. And we were fortunate enough to get a review code for the game. So I've been playing that here recently. And so yeah, I mean, the story is kind of cute. You're like basically this pro golfer guy, and you're in the middle of a tournament. You get struck by lightning. You're dead. You go down to golf purgatory, and you got to basically try to battle your way out by playing golf. So
that's a story I can get behind.
Right.
Yeah, golf purgatory. That sounds cool. This looks really cool.
Yeah, I mean, just like visually and stuff like that. Yeah, the sprite work is freaking amazing. There's a lot of like detail and stuff too, not only to like the sprites, like the characters and stuff like that, but I mean just the stages as well. I mean, I don't really know too much about golf, so like I was glad that they kind of gave a kind of a quick tutorial where it's like, okay, dummy, you know, a driver is the one that you could use to hit the ball really far. An iron, it's like a medium range shot, and then a wedge is a short range shot, kind of like what I'm doing right now in the video footage here. So like they make that really clear, and then you could be dumb and make stupid mistakes like I am here. But like, because you're doing this like so often, it's kind of like shifting through these different golf clubs and stuff like that. It's just basically comes second nature after a while, so you know what to do. And basically, when you start a stage, you only have 5 shots to basically get through the whole thing. So, some of these stages can be quite large, so you need a little bit of help. And this statue thing that I destroyed, this is like one of the things in the stages that can actually give you more shots. And not only that, there are also these things called ace cards, which give you kind of like power-ups and stuff like that as well. I mean, some of these include like, you can get more shots. Or there's like crazy things too, like there's like a rocket ball where you can actually control it for a short amount of time in like any kind of direction you want. There's like a slingshot ball where when you initiate it, the time kind of slows down and then you just shoot the ball this kind of like in a completely different direction. There's another card where you can basically stop time like for the ball. So it can basically just stop in midair and then just drop. So like this type of stuff really comes in handy because this game is not easy. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, you just have to play through 18 holes, only 18 to get to the end. But I mean, it's definitely a lot easier said than done here. And like with most games like this, you would think, okay, these are probably like procedurally generated stages or something like that. But no, like there are like apparently 70 included courses that the developers, handcrafted themselves. So there's that. So, I mean, yeah, maybe if you're, going through all of these, yeah, you'll probably get some kind of a repeat eventually. But at the same time, like I'm okay with that. I'd rather have that than have like a randomly generated thing that it's built to the point where you can't like, win or something. So, but yeah, so you guys haven't heard of this at all then?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of it too. I watched like that studio, was it Chu Hai Labs? They
Chu Hai
make
Labs,
like
yeah.
these cool like YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Like quite with like the director of the game, he's like makes a good YouTuber.
Yeah.
He's like quite energetic. But yeah, I watched those. The game looked kind of interesting. I really like the animations, like the sprite work's really, really, really nice and cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Liam actually, the director, has actually been on the show before. God, it's been almost 5 years now, 4 or 5 years. But yeah, he's been on the show. But like, yeah, he's had an interesting work history with games. Like he worked on GTA 5 to some extent. I don't remember exactly what he said he did, but he was like on the development team doing something. And then he's been here in Japan for maybe about the past half a decade, working down in Kyoto and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm glad that he was able to get this game out. It's a ton of fun. I will say, I mean, this game did come out on like basically every platform, so you can get it on anything: PlayStations, Xboxes, Steam, and also Switch. With the Switch version, unfortunately, with the like initial release of the game, there were a couple of bugs that basically made it so you couldn't like advance like past like certain bosses in the game, which was a little annoying, honestly. But whatever. They're pretty quick with getting out a patch to kind of fix this stuff. I think right now for the Switch version, there's just one bug that kind of hinders your ability to progress in the game, and they've said that they've submitted something to Nintendo to get that taken care of. But I mean, otherwise, I'd say this is a really freaking awesome game, and even if you're thinking about getting on Switch, well, maybe check their check their Twitter or something to see how that patch is going. And then, yeah, this is definitely a viable platform to pick this game up on. Otherwise, other platforms are fine too. But yeah. So yeah, and I just finished up a review for this today, actually. So if you want to hear some more thoughts on this, I have a video review, have a written review. You guys can check it out that way. But yeah, this is kind of one of the games I've been playing, over summer. So it's been fun. It's hard, but like not to the point where I want to like, kill somebody, but not yet at least. So yeah. It's all right. Well, I'll kind of move on to my next game here.
Hold on. I noticed the main character in this. I thought it was like the main character from Cave's Story, right? Like I did a double take. Like, is that guy? What's his name?
From
Caveman.
what story?
Cave
Oh,
Story.
from Cave Story. Oh, it looks a little bit like that character.
Yeah.
He does. I don't think there's any relation. Must just be this. I think it's just a coincidence. Because I think the Cave Story dude's wearing like a hat. This guy's wearing like a, oh my God, what do you call it? the hat without the thing in the middle, visor.
Yankee with no
yeah,
brim.
like a visor. Yeah.
Yeah,
Visor,
but actually,
okay.
yeah, actually, there's a lot of like customization options you have for the colors of your character, which is kind of cool. There's like a shop that you can go to, and you can buy like these different cards and stuff, but you can also just change your outfit. There's a lot of like, you know, references to like other games. You could basically put them in like Mario clothes, Luigi like colors, Luigi colors, Shovel Knight colors, like all sorts of stuff. So it's pretty cool. And it doesn't cost any in-game money too, so that's nice, because most of the time when that happens, you think, oh man, like I could use this money in the game to like buy something useful, or I can use it to buy a stupid outfit that does nothing.
Stupid outfit, let's go.
Yes.
For an upgrade? No, I'm having those cat ears.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just the colors of the outfit. Unfortunately, right now there's nothing to like drastically change your appearance or anything. But I guess actually another cool thing too, they do have online leaderboards and that stuff too. You can, you know, on the Switch, you can just there's one option where you can see all your friends that are playing this game, and you can see kind of where you stack up against those guys. And of course, there's like, you know, worldwide leaderboards and stuff too. But yeah,
Did you manage to finish the game, like the single player mode?
no, they just like the bug that literally just kept crashing the game. Which is relatively early on. It wasn't like something that always happened, but like that just got fixed yesterday. And yeah, I've had this since last Thursday or something. So like I haven't gotten there. I'm still kind of working my way out of you know, this golf purgatory. But I did beat a boss. So
how do the bosses in this game work?
So, like, basically, I mean, I would show some footage. It's kind of spoilery, but whatever. It's okay. Essentially, you're basically facing off against another guy, and you're just trying to get to the first one to the hole wins. Basically, is what you're trying to do.
Oh, I see. I see.
And when you're facing a boss, there's like, you know, there is these statues that you can kind of see right on the screen here. These give you more shots, but there's another statue that comes on the screen when the bosses are when you're facing a boss, and if you hit that, it basically makes it so the boss loses a turn. So yeah, it's really kind of to your advantage to make sure that you hit as many of those as you possibly can, so that you can, you know, beat the boss. Like when I beat the first boss, I was way behind, but somehow I got lucky on a couple of shots, and then I found, you know, one of those things to stun him, and then I was literally just like one shot ahead of him, and I cleared it. I was ready to like murder myself, because like if you lose, you go all the way back to the beginning. You have to start over from the first course. So yes.
Yeah, this seems pretty cool. How much is this game?
It's $20. So in Japan, it's like 2,000 yen. I'm not sure what it's listed at on the UK eShop. Probably, I mean, 15 quid, 16, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, all the stages, these are all random. So like, you don't know what you're going to get or like what the course is going to be. You just have to just get in there, and you're like, okay, this is where I am. So
is it like you said it was like a roguelite?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So are there are different stages like procedurally generated or something?
No procedural generation. All of it's like handcrafted, but it's random, like what comes out. I mean, there are different styles, so like the different areas. So I mean, there's probably a limit of like what they can do. I think there are only 4 different areas total. So yeah, 70 divided by 4, you know, something like that. And they have maybe X amount per region or whatever. And this kind of like cycle through that. So yep. And yeah, Metal Mike's in the chat right now too. He says, hey, evening all. Hey, nice to hear some new voices on the Famicast. Yes, indeed.
Hi, Metal Mike.
Yeah. Well,
Hey.
Well, there is a couple of other games I wanted to talk about here, so I'll go ahead and just take this off for now. But yeah, I mean, if you're interested in Cursed to Golf, give it a shot. It's awesome.
I'll be interested in it once they, as you say, they do the patches.
Yeah. And that should be, like, they literally said this should be coming any day. It's just up to Nintendo to implement stuff. So, but anyways, kind of like moving on, another game I wanted to talk to that just came out last week, Kirby's Dream Buffet.
Oh, yes. I haven't checked it out yet.
Oh,
It looks
really?
really cool. It looks really cool.
I can tell you a little bit about Kirby's Kirby's Dream Buffet. So I will say, like, when I first started playing that game, I almost kind of like hated it, to be honest with you.
Oh no.
Like, and I'll kind of explain myself here in just a second. Bear with me as I'm trying to go through different things to get some video up here. Yes, here we go. And here we go. So, yeah, I mean, the concept of the game is very simple. I mean, you're just obviously you're a Kirby, and there's a lot of customization options, and you're basically just like rolling around on these stages. The online play is kind of like encouraged with this game because you can play against a computer, but they kind of, at least in the promotion and stuff like that leading up to the game, they kind of seemed like they wanted you to try out online. And with online, there is this thing called the Gourmet Grand Prix. This puts you into 2 races and then like a mini game and then like a final battle royale thing. And the races, so like basically you start out, you do a race, then you do a mini game, then you do another race, and then you do the battle royale. And you're trying to eat as many strawberries as you possibly can. So the more strawberries you eat, the fatter Kirby gets, and the fatter he gets, the kind of like the faster he moves and stuff like that. So yeah, and
that's ironic.
Right? Yeah. So I think when I first started playing it, because I think the very first matches I played were online. And as you guys might know, if you're a Nintendo fan, Nintendo's online sometimes kind of sucks. And yeah, there were some points where I was getting like basically some slideshow type of action and stuff. So it made it like really difficult to play the game and to be as accurate as I possibly could when rolling around these stages and stuff like that. But that's why I hated it at first. Also I think the controls are a little bit touchy, and I think that's kind of like my complaint about general Kirby games. I think they're always a little bit touchy just in general.
But you won.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah, I think that time I got a little lucky. I think this is actually some online
that's
Elflin
from the new game, right?
Yeah. So like, yeah, then this is an example of a mini game. There's like, you're on top of a big cake, strawberries are falling down from the sky, and you're just trying to nab them as many as you can in like 20 seconds. So like this mode, the Gourmet Grand Prix, it's really quick. Like you can do these 4 like little match types in about 5 minutes, and then you're done. And you get like experience, and there's a bunch of stuff to unlock, and all sorts of stuff like that. But yeah, honestly, oh, go ahead.
Oh, so I was going to ask, are these real players? Is this online?
You right here, yes.
Like usernames.
Yeah, the Waddle Dees are just there, but you're only playing. It's maxed out at like 4 players, including yourself. So the Waddle Dees are just kind of like hey, look, we have a lot of people playing. It's like, no, you don't. But
so was our first impression spot on? This is like a mini Fall Guys.
No, I don't think so. It's quite different because Fall Guys is more like platformery. Like you don't have to do as much platforming type of stuff with this, at least not like precision wise and stuff like that. This is more like, I think this is a little bit more accessible to like non-gamers, maybe to like kids and stuff like that. Obviously with kids, the more they play, they can probably get to it and be fine with something like Fall Guys. But I think something like this is a lot easier for young ones to play.
So I can speak to the Nintendo online experience, as you called it, right? So there's another Kirby game that's on Switch that was originally on the 3DS, and it's called like Kirby Super Clash or something like that. And it's like a free to play or it's more like free to start.
Right.
It's like a co-op boss rush is how I would describe it. It's just all bosses, right? And you can be like one of 4 different classes, and it's really, the game is amazing. It is so cool. And like the problem is, it's like when you play, it's like you've got the issue of like Nintendo's online not being the best, and then people on like McDonald's Wi-Fi, they're playing handheld, and they're on that McDonald's Wi-Fi, and then so when you're playing that game, you're literally getting the slideshow thing sometimes, and sometimes you can tell with that game when you go into like you're in a room, almost like a lobby, and then
Yeah.
you go into the next boss fight, you can tell who's like the one who's like lagging it out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a unfortunately with Nintendo, it's like a compound issue. Like I know they have the OLED model that now has a built-in Ethernet port,
Right.
but the majority of people don't have it. Now when I play like some online games, I from the beginning I bought the Ethernet adapter that I put on my dock. But then I do like to play handheld as well. But my Wi-Fi is decent. Okay, I'm not on no McDonald's Wi-Fi type thing. So
There's no such thing as good Wi-Fi.
there's no such thing as good Wi-Fi.
That's right.
Because there's always interference. Or is that what you mean?
Yeah, and there's more technical stuff like being like half duplex. So it's like when you're sending a packet, you can't be sending and receiving a packet at the same time on Wi-Fi. And words.
Right.
Just use a cable, please.
Okay, I don't understand any of that. But yes, the Ethernet cable. Like I would often play. Usually when I play Splatoon, I'd play that docked with the Ethernet, right?
Right.
But sometimes this Kirby Crash Deluxe, you want to be in bed, just kick back in bed, and you want to just like go on a little boss rush, right?
I know.
Sometimes I want that Wi-Fi, but for that game, it's nice to play handheld. But Splatoon, that's for some reason I normally always play that docked.
Yeah. Genki, how about you, man? Like, I mean, do you play a lot of like online stuff, or you play mostly single player stuff? Like, I don't know. My image of Genki is always like playing by himself or something, like single player experiences. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh no, I thought you were trying to say he's a loner.
No,
Oh my god.
No. Okay, right. Yes.
Well, he has a Final Fantasy user pick. So there you go.
Oh no.
It's Final Fantasy profile pic. But like, I mainly play single player games. Like I do play some online games. Like I'll play Smash with my brothers or some friends. But apart from that, it's like I'm not really an online gamer. Like I'm not very. I kind of suck at the getting like super competitive.
Sure. Yeah, I understand that.
So I'll stick with the single player games mainly.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same. So I mean, even with this Kirby, like I ended up, because like I was so soured like when I first started playing online, that I started just playing against a computer, and I was like, well, let's see if this is fun. Because and then when the game's running smoothly, it's really fun. Like the controls are pretty fun. Like I said, it's a little bit touchy, but once you get used to it, it's fine. So like I was just playing against a computer most of the time, because it's just a little bit less stressful too. Because like sometimes somebody, oh my god, I wish I had the tweet. A buddy of mine tweeted something at me about shitting out whipped cream and then like going crazy playing Kirby Dream Buffet. I don't know, it was weird, but it was funny. Some guy punching a mannequin. But that doesn't even make any sense. That's fine. But anyways, like my point is, like I was having fun with this game playing offline, just because I think the gameplay loop's pretty cool. But online though, it's not great. And I will say, hey, I was playing Wi-Fi most of the time too. So
come on.
It wasn't me. Probably.
Okay. Of course it wasn't you.
I don't know. I don't think so. But
I'm behind 7 proxies.
Yeah, it's fine. Totally fine. Yeah.
No, that would make it much worse.
With mine, it's fine though, so don't worry. No. Yeah. And then
is that a game with like an end? Does it have like an end to the game? Kirby's Dream Buffet.
I mean,
or is it just like lots of mini games and races?
It's just mini
games. Do you
games
get medals or cups or something?
There's a lot of unlockables and stuff like that. Like there's a cake on the main menu screen where you can like decorate it with a bunch of different goodies and stuff. It's just collecting stuff, basically different color Kirby's, different hats, literally, and stuff like that. Like I got a really cute cat one that I put on him. I mean, this stuff like that. So there's no end game, and you can actually just see the credits like from that main screen. So it's there's no end like per se.
Okay. It is quite cheap, so I might just pick it up just to try it out.
Yeah, I mean, I think Lemonade in the chat, he said something like, "Man, I wish there was a demo, for this." And I think that probably would have been good. And maybe they'll do that some point later. Maybe
There's
getting
no
around the
demo
holidays.
because they don't want you to see the the online, how bad the online play can get. So they didn't give you a demo. So you can't demonstrate the online bit. So you're just like, oh, it's cheap. It's just impulse buy. I'll just buy it, and then you have your issue, Danny.
Exactly. That's what it was. I did it because I was like, I know some people are curious about this, and I'm curious about it. So like, why not just pick it up and then just, talk about it on the show, make a video, make an article about it. So that's what I did. So, but yeah. There was one other game I wanted to talk about, and I can talk about this one briefly because I think maybe one guy on here, at least one guy with the blue shirt on right now,
Right.
is maybe interested in this one too. But yeah, last week, Wave Race 64 dropped on the Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pack Nintendo 64 app.
You gotta say the full name. Are you being paid by Nintendo?
I'm getting paid. Getting paid. No, God, I wish.
Shindo edition.
Yeah, actually, and the cool thing though, because obviously in North America, the version that they're using, I'll just go ahead and kind of focus on me for a second. But with the North American version, this is the box right here. Pretty. It's still cool. I thought the box art was pretty cool for this one. But in Japan, the initial box art is this blue box. I think it might be similar to like the instruction manual for the North American one. Maybe I don't remember, but I mean it's pretty nice. And this released in the same year, 1996. But like Ty basically just said, there was another version that released in 1997 after the Rumble Pack came
Have
out.
them all?
I,
This man got them all.
don't you?
No.
Yeah, I know.
Do you not? I also have the Shindo version. It's actually in America.
Oh, okay. But no, I mean, and Nintendo did this with two games in 1997 for 1996 releases. They did it with Wave Race, and they also did it with Super Mario 64. And the version of Mario 64 that's on the Nintendo 64 up on the Switch, that is also on the Japanese one, at least. That is also the Rumble Pack enhanced version. So this one to Wave Race, Rumble Pack enhanced. So yeah, I've been playing a little bit of this because it's been a while since I had played it. So I thought it meant, it's available on the server. So what the hell? So yeah, played it. Totally fun. Still cool. So like, and actually, Genki, are you familiar with Wave Race at all, man? Did you play that back in the day, or?
Yeah, I used to love Wave Race. Yeah, I had the N64. Oh, I played the N64 one, and I had the GameCube one.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
But they're all really fun.
Yeah.
I put in a ton of time into it. I know the game pretty well.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, this was actually my little brother's. He got it at some point, and that's how I was introduced to it and stuff like that. But yeah, I was just kind of playing through just the regular championship here recently. Right now, the video that's showing is just like a Nintendo Japan promotional thing, so this isn't my gameplay. But yeah,
wild how good this game still looks.
I know, and I mean the water is still looks pretty decent.
This shit came out in '96.
Yeah.
I've never played it. I've never.
Oh, really?
Never played this game. No.
Okay. Did you play the GameCube one though, or Bluestone?
I never had a GameCube. I never had a 64. I wasn't lucky enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I'll have to catch up on these games on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, Nintendo 64. Whatever the full name is.
Nailed it. No, but yeah, this it was so cool, like back in the day too, because some of the stages they do kind of change over time. Like there was one that just showed. I'll just maybe let's rewind back here, just a bit on the video version, but we'll get there. But during the
a gate will open, or like the weather will change a little bit and the waves will change.
Yeah. So and that. I mean, I think, Ty, please correct me if I'm wrong, but don't like the wave, the rate of the waves and stuff like that, doesn't that change like the harder difficulties that you get up and stuff too?
I'm not sure about that. I think it's kind of like a Mario Kart situation where your jet ski just gets faster, but then like that also changes how you interact with the waves in the level too.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the shortcut.
Yeah, it's not me. It's not my footage.
Oh yeah, and then you're doing the tricks and stuff.
Yeah, it's Nintendo doing it.
The
No, but
physics look really good, though. Honestly,
They
yeah,
are.
it-
They're crazy good.
it's insane. Like just going back and playing this, I was like, holy crap, this is actually really freaking good. And you could ride a
a
dolphin.
dolphin.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this game is it was just so crazy good. And I know that, we talked a little bit about the GameCube one, but I don't know, man, like something about the GameCube one just felt a little off to me. And I can't really quite put my finger on it. Maybe it was too realistic. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe at the time it came out, like it wasn't doing anything new, but like when this came out, this is like cutting edge video game physics.
yeah, yeah. I was reading a little bit about just kind of like the development of this game and stuff like that. And I guess initially Miyamoto wanted to have like a boat racing type of game without like jet ski, like with people, but at the end just kind of decided against it. I think they even made like a tech demo or something for one of the trade shows back in like 95.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I think they showed something in Nintendo Power maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had like maybe like 1 or 2 screenshots of like a boat game.
Yeah, but like it. Oh my god! I think it might have been somebody from Rare, and then Miyamoto probably had something to say too. This like, why don't we make these jet skis? And I'm like, okay, and and that's that. Because I mean, there were other games out there at the time like Hydro Thunder, and was there another one?
When did Hydro Thunder come out?
It had to have been arcades about the same time, mid '90s. So like,
Yeah, it might have been more late '90s, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, it just seems like boat racing would have been something that you probably could have found. So I think Nintendo going the route with like jet skis was probably the right call here. Because I mean, I can't think of any other jet ski games outside of Wave Race,
Right. Yes, at the time, yeah. Let's see. So, do you know some of the differences between the Shindo, the Rumble version, and the regular version?
I do, but go for it.
Let's see. Well, of course,
Yeah,
it rumbles,
right.
and it's a little more optimized, right? Like there's like a little better frame rate in places. Probably purge some bugs here and there, and but there's some other touches like there's like new music in places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like I was reading about that, or I have been reading about it like over the years and stuff. But it's like I wonder where it is, because everything I read it says like there's new music. It's like where, I guess it would just be a matter of going through it and
it's just like retouched a bit.
Okay.
I think actually one of the level songs was different, like totally different.
I see. I think.
Don't quote me on that. Yeah.
Okay. I think some of because this is the first time I played it in Japanese, but like some of the courses I think are just completely different names sometimes, just to maybe.
I believe it.
Yeah, I can't even think of a good example right now either. But I just remember hearing a title and just being like, that doesn't sound right, But yeah, here we are.
Yep. Yeah, shortcuts and tricks. You do the tricks with like a controller motion, right? But I mean, like you do, like when you do a backflip, you go forward, back as you come off a jump.
Yeah.
And it's like a half circle and then opposite, like to like get on your jet ski backwards.
Yeah, you can get on it backwards. You can do side flips. Yeah, you can like stand on the top and stuff. It's pretty cool.
It is cool. You wouldn't know about that stuff unless you looked it up, I think. FYI, any new players out there.
Yeah. So like I think I've mentioned this before, but every single time that Nintendo releases an N64 game on the service, their Japanese website always has some kind of tips and tricks from a magazine called 64 Dream, which is now Nintendo Dream. Basically retro articles that they kind of republish. And it's cool because a lot of them are just, like I said, they're literally just taken from these magazines, they're PDF, and you can check them out. Obviously, they're all in Japanese, so a little bit of a high barrier of entry there. But like for this, they had like course, like basically kind of like course strategies, and also were telling you like other things like maybe how to do some of these tricks, stuff like that too. So, but yeah. Yeah, I've been talking for way too long, so I need to shut up, and we can go ahead and move over to Ty.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, I played some video games. Let me tell you.
Uh
Where to start? Let me
Yeah.
look at the notes here. Oh god, I think I closed it. No, there it is.
oh.
Okay, so let's see. First things first, I finished getting all the achievements in Fall Guys.
Okay.
Wow.
Love
That's
those
amazing.
beans.
Isn't that
Yep.
really super hard to do? You have to win like 3 in a row or something like that. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was one of them. The other one is you have to get first place in 20 races. And then the other thing is you have to buy 50 items off of the the store. That was the one that took the longest.
Wait, hang on. Buy as in like the microtransactions?
They don't have to microtransaction because it gives you the free credits as you play, and you can, if you just get like the cheapest thing, like you can just do your daily and your daily missions, and then you get enough money for like the cheapest thing, which is like a title or something. So you can do just that and knock it out in like 50 days. I bought a few things. Like, you know, I needed to get the Fatal Fury guys.
50 days. Oh my gosh.
And and I needed to get the Doom guys.
Of course.
And I needed to get the WWE guys. And then they put the Cuphead guys off. It's like, okay, I need to get those too.
Right.
Oh wait, since they've been bought by Epic, do you think like the amount of guest characters has increased or not? Or is it just consistent?
I think so, because I remember like a whole bunch kind of leaked at once, and they've had a lot in the past, and I saw just leaked today they're gonna have Toe Jam and Earl.
Really?
Yeah, that's upcoming, and I think they're already promoting it, but there's gonna be like a Hatsune Miku one.
Oh yeah, I saw some pictures on Twitter.
Well, they've already got Sonic in there, right? The Sonic ones and the Knuckles one and all that, they look cursed, man. They look cursed, man. I don't like the way they look. It kind of freaked me out a bit.
Right. Yeah, some of them do look cursed. Some look pretty good. Yeah. So I hope they add more achievements because it's a fun game and I like to play it.
Yeah. I still,
Will you still be playing it?
Maybe occasionally. Probably not like on the daily grinds, but like if anybody's like get at me, say, "Hey, hop on Fall Guys," I'll join.
Cool.
Yep. So that's finished. I think the next season pass. I don't know. I think the current one like ends in like a month and a half or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
But yeah, it's still season 1, and it doesn't take that long to finish the pass, let me tell you.
Okay.
I can give everybody some tips on how to get all the achievements.
Sure.
Okay, so the rotating events that they bring in every now and then, like those will count towards your achievements. So like the really difficult one where you have to win 3 shows in a row, that's not so bad when they do the what is it? It's like the Candy Thieves. I forget exactly what it's called. I think it is Candy Thief. If you do that event, it's just one team versus another. So like all you have to do is like get like a 3 streak in that.
Okay.
That's how I got it. What else?
Oh my God, Ty, is there somebody behind you? Like,
yeah,
I see
that's my ghost.
No,
my
like
apartment is haunted.
No, it looks like maybe there was like a shirt or something. Like,
yeah,
it's that thing's been moving.
God,
yes,
okay.
It's been freaking me out this whole time. I just haven't mentioned it.
I was waiting for when somebody would notice that in my haunted apartment.
Ty's already dead.
Right? Is this hell? Yeah, not. I think it's more fun to not tell you what that is.
Okay, well, let's leave it. We'll just leave it at that then.
Maybe I'll reveal at the end of the show.
Okay.
Where was I? Oh yeah, and to win like 20 races, first place, I got like 15 of those in the what was it called? Like Clan of Heat event or something like that, where they just throw like all these hammers in the map and you can just knock out races really quick in that.
Okay.
Yep. So those are how I got the hard ones. There's events that make it a little easier. Yeah. So I love Fall Guys. Let's see. What else have I been playing? Horizon Chase Turbo. This went on sale on Xbox. I've been waiting for that for a while.
Hmm.
And
What is that?
It's kind of like a spiritual successor to like Outrun and Top Gear and Rad Racer, those kind of games. Like yeah, like you can see here, it's like the old parallax scrolling racing games of the 8 and 16-bit era.
Oh, I see.
Little bit of a visual upgrade, of course, just a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit.
yeah. But you see, it's not like realistic in any sense, but
Sure.
It looks like they're trying to make it look like an older game.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Like, I think it's primarily inspired by Top Gear, the Super Nintendo game.
Okay.
And like they straight up like lifted at least one of the songs from that in this. And so when I'm playing it, it's first of all, it's a very nostalgic experience. And then it's also kind of like a chill out, turn your brain off kind of game. Like
Sure.
it's like the Tetris effect of racing games, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes, yeah, you just need a game. Just you're like, okay, I'm done, man. I can't concentrate on something. I just want something I can just zone out and play. Yeah, man.
Right. Yeah. Take some cat drugs and play this game.
Right.
So, yeah, I also picked up like all the DLC for it because it was all like super discounted.
Okay.
Like
what kind of stuff is it?
I think there were like 3 DLCs that I got. And they're kind of strange. Like one is like beginner circuit, like okay, and it comes with some more cars. And then I forget what the other one was. And then there's like a Ayrton Senna career mode. I was like, okay, that's wild. I'm pretty sure this game was made by a bunch of Brazilians, so it makes sense. So if you don't know Ayrton Senna, no. I'm pretty sure there's no F1 cars.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you tell like a lot of cars are kind of like based on like, you know, famous kind of cars. Like there's the VW Beetle, there's the 86 you know, that looks like a Ferrari. You know, I think I saw like a Mustang or a Charger or something. But you know, they're a little bit unrealistic, a little more cartoony.
Sure.
But let's see, the music in this game slaps. Very very retro gamey music.
Oh, cool.
Like if you've ever played Top Gear, like you know how sick the music in that game is. Like show of hands, who's played Top Gear?
Haven't.
Nobody?
Can't see Geeky's hands, but okay.
Okay. So man, you haven't played Top Gear? Give it a try and just like enjoy the music in it. And that's like 100% the style they're going for in this game, and it's fantastic. I love it. It's very much a retro racer, and I imagine it'll go for. I've seen it on sale on Switch, but I was like really holding out for the Xbox version because I love achievements.
Yeah, well, Lemonade just said too, and sorry, I missed some of you guys' previous comments here too, but Lemonade said, I've been close to buying this one a few times. It looks really cool. Ty, what's the verdict? Do you think it's, I mean, how much did you pay for this? Or like, what do you think would be a good price for this?
I think full price is 20. I think I only paid like 5 for it. But then I paid for the DLC too, so it's like altogether like 11 maybe.
Okay, gotcha.
But like, you know, I would pay a full price if I was like a really sick hardcore Top Gear fan. But like I knew it was gonna go on sale sooner or later.
Sure.
So I waited for the sale. And it slaps. I love it.
Cool. It does look pretty fun. Y'all
gotta play Top Gear.
Yeah. I don't know. I just knew there was a show called Top Gear. Is that?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought it was.
Unrelated.
Was it based on that? It's nothing to do with that.
Nothing with no. The video game predates the show by many years.
I didn't know. Because your whole time I'm thinking Top. Cause remember Top Gear of like Jeremy Clarkson That's what
Nope.
that's what I'm thinking of in my head.
No,
when you were saying that.
it's just a coincidence. Just a
Oh,
coincidence.
dang. Okay. I thought it was.
That's Top Gear's owned by the BBC.
Yeah, no, this
Yeah.
is like a Super Nintendo game made by like Kemco or some shit.
Kemco? Really?
Yeah.
Was it Kemco?
I think so.
I thought Kemco only made RPGs.
No,
Well,
maybe they published it, and I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it was
Google that
Kemco.
right now.
I think
remember.
Kai's a liar.
I'm full of shit. I'm just making shit up.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
The
not
video
even
game
real.
isn't even real. It's,
Top Gear's
it's
not even real.
Photoshop.
No, I could have swore James talked about it and stuff before too. And it's
Oh
just
no, you're right. It was published by Kemco, developed by Gremlin Games.
Gremlin.
Yeah.
Wild.
yes, Gremlin Games, best known for Top Gear and Top Gear 2.
Gremlin. Whatever happened to them? Didn't they get bought by
Oh,
EA or
Gremlin
something?
Graphics. Sorry, I mean Gremlin Graphics is called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Didn't they also make Populous? Maybe.
Take your word for it. That sounds
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Any, anyway, Top Gear rules. Okay, I might throw in a couple other things I've been playing. Real quick. Dead by Daylight. It got the big updates. Wesker is coming out next week.
That's now. I thought it was already out.
The public test version is out. So if you have Dead by Daylight on Steam, you can play as Wesker and Ada and Rebecca right now.
Wow. Okay. There it is.
Yep. But you're not gonna like get any progress in the game or something. But they're also making some other changes, like all the stuff in the Blood Web, all the progression stuff is gonna be like 30% cheaper.
Mhm.
So that's cool. And balance changes. They're gonna revamp the Raccoon City map. Looks like a good update all in all. I'm looking forward to it.
Cool.
Was there one more thing? I got Hotline Miami collection when it was on sale.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have any observations about that. Like
Okay.
I think I played it and talked about it a long time ago.
James,
I haven't.
we got a review code for that years ago, 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. And yeah, James talked about that. About 4 years ago. But
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. I played through the original one on Steam years ago.
that one. That's the one that came out on the Wii too, right? And like all that.
Yeah,
stuff,
but I'm
yeah.
pretty sure the collection is out on Wii as well. It's like 1 and 2, and I don't know, some bonus stuff. I actually don't know. I've never looked into it. I'm just like, okay.
They did some kind of weird physical release, right? With like all sorts of different platforms whenever they did it. And yeah,
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
yeah, and the Wii was like one of them or something like that, which is weird. It's kind of like almost the same thing with like, Just Dance, like 2020 or whatever, also coming to the Wii, like that type of level of stuff. It's like, can't believe it. But
Yep. All right, so that's what I've been playing.
okay, cool. Well, Genki, I think you're next up, bud.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I just want to talk about the main game I've been playing is Live Alive.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with that. I know you guys talked about it a bit last week, or no, not last week, but the last show. But yeah, I just wanted to share like my impressions of it. Yeah, I really enjoyed the game. It was like super fun, and like the story is like really fun and interesting, and super unique. Like I don't think I played a game like it because like you have like these 7 different main characters, and they all have like their own little different world and different stories, and like they don't seem to be connected at all, like because the styles are very different and it's all very different eras. Like you got this Western era, like where you're like an old cowboy, and like you got the like, futuristic sci-fi like alien type era as well. So like it's like a real like mishmash of different characters and different art styles, and I think they're all the characters were designed by different people from
That's
like
right.
the 7 different stories. Yeah, so like it's really unique, and each story feels very like different as well. Some of them are quite short, like 1 hour or so, but there's some that are quite a bit longer, like 4 or 5 hours maybe. Yeah, but I found like I would play like maybe one every 1 or 2 days, every in the evenings, And yeah, I thought it was really a fun experience just going through all the different stories. And yeah, I really like the gameplay as well. It's like kind of turn-based, but it's a bit like it reminded me of Fire Emblem, like how you have the grids and like you have to move out of the range of the attacks. But it's still turn-based, but yeah, the grid thing added a bit more like strategy to the game as well. Yeah, so I thought it was really cool. And like, oh yeah, the HD 2D, like it looks super amazing. It looks super nice. Like, because like when I first played like I've never heard of this game before until the Nintendo Direct where it popped up. I was like, what is this? And then like so like playing it was just like super surprising. And I didn't even when I played the demo at first, I hadn't even looked at the old version. So I was just thinking like, oh wow, this game looked that good, like back in the day.
Right.
Like I thought the graphics were like, wow, these like super Famicom graphics are super good back then, right?
Yeah.
Right. They got the FX chip in there.
Right. No, like actually, I mean, before I like looked into it myself, because I was thinking like, yeah, I know this is a Super Famicom game, but like, man, those are some pretty chunky, nice sprites. I mean, I was like, okay, it's HD 2D. But then, yeah, you do look at it. And I just want to mention, too, I mean, Genki does have a review up on his YouTube channel, just Genki_JPN. Is that right, Genki?
Yeah, I think on YouTube I'm called Genki Gamer.
Genki
So
Gamer.
you can just search Genki Gamer on YouTube.
Yeah,
but
and I think I linked it up in the description box here, too. But like his review, he has some footage of the Super Famicom version that you can see. And yeah, it's quite different. It's really more similar to like those earlier Final Fantasy games on the Super Famicom, Super Nintendo. Smaller sprites, less vibrant colors and stuff like that. Just, limitations of technology. But yeah, quite a damn jump though, right? From that to HD 2D. That's for sure.
Yeah, I was shocked. So this game got like a massive glow up in terms of like the 3D backgrounds and all the environments all redone as well. So, I was really surprised, like how much they improved and how much they worked on the game. It was quite surprising to me, but yeah, like it looks really good. I think it's like the best like HD 2D I've seen so far from Square Enix, and like I can't wait to see this style like in more games. Like I know they're doing the Dragon Quest, but if they could do some Final Fantasy,
I hope so.
If they could do some, we haven't got a release date for that yet though. But maybe
I think it'll be next year sometime.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
God, just thinking about it too, man, because they have the pixel remasters on mobile for Final Fantasies. Like, man, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do HD 2D with those. They're just gonna keep it like that. Milk those.
Probably not those. Yeah,
and then like 20
in
20 years they're gonna do 4D HD 2D and then we're gonna go. God. No, it's so cool that they did this. And Genki, I think I saw you tweeting about this, and then I was just like reading more about it and stuff too. But the producer Tokita, he was, what was it, a video interview or something, and he said that he was talking with Nintendo of America, or basically somehow they got some kind of conversation with Nintendo of America that was like, look, like maybe we can bring this out on like the Virtual Console in North America and like localize this or something like that. And then obviously that didn't happen. It did come out on the Virtual Console here in Japan on 3DS and Wii U, but not outside of that. Am I talking out of my ass here a little bit, or does that sound right?
I didn't know about him speaking to the Nintendo of America bit, but I did know that he spoke to Nintendo.
Okay, somebody.
He spoke to Nintendo in Japan, and and it went to the Virtual Console. I remember didn't you post a picture of you playing it, Daniel?
Yeah. I got it on 3DS. Yeah,
and I was jealous.
Yeah, well, barrier of entry for that shit it's so stupid, right? But yeah,
it's like because the 3DS in the world was region locked.
Yeah, well, region locks. Yes, it closes soon, kind of. You can as long as your Nintendo account is linked to your old Nintendo. What the hell? Your current Nintendo account is linked with that old 3DS and Wii U one. You're still able to buy stuff, as far as I know, up until like the end of March.
The end of March. So I'm gonna buy, because I've already bought like a load of stuff. I'm gonna buy like just a few lingering things. There's some like digital only stuff on there.
Yeah.
Like that Tokyo Attacks Friday Tokyo Attack.
Oh, Friday and the Attack of the Friday Monsters.
Yeah, that make sure you get that.
Yeah.
It was made by Level 5. It's like those
Boku no Natsu
no, yeah,
My Summer Vacation.
yeah, the My Summer Vacation games. Yeah, yeah. Make sure it's really short, but it's that I liked that one. That's pretty cool.
I think I might have bought that. I don't even remember. I bought so much stuff on the 3DS. It's probably on my Japanese one. Like I don't have too much stuff on my North American one though. It's just God, it's kind of pain in the ass to. Anyways, yeah, no, there's some really cool stuff that it's just gonna go away forever, and that's unfortunate. But this is what happens, I guess. Not for Microsoft. Well, I don't know. Ty, like Xbox
digital
stuff.
Future.
Is there anything that you bought over the past like decade or whatever that's just disappeared from like Xbox?
Yeah, let me think. What's been delisted over the
some
years?
of the Forza games.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
shitty.
Were those delisted?
Some of them,
I know
because of the licensing.
I know stuff. Yeah, like oh yeah, because of the music and maybe the car licenses too. Yeah, stuff like that can get delisted. Like the Scott Pilgrim game was delisted for a long time. That's why the re-release was a big deal. I think maybe the DuckTales game that Way Forward did was unlisted for a while.
That is delisted because I wanted to play that. I loved that game when I was a kid, and I wanted to play the remake, but it's completely delisted now.
I wanted to play it on Wii U, but I don't think they ever released it here in Japan. I had a Japanese Wii U, so it's like, well, I'm not gonna play it.
So yeah, stuff like that never gets a physical release. Like it sucks when it gets delisted. What else? Probably like Ninja Turtles and Simpsons Arcade were delisted at some point, and maybe X-Men Arcade as well. I'm not sure. So it's like when those came out, I got those right away. Like yeah. So yeah, anything that's like usually anything that's like a movie tie-in. Yeah, all those Lego games seem to stay up forever.
They do, don't they?
Yeah. I know because they keep giving them to me for free on like Xbox Gold.
Yeah, I was gonna say there are a lot of those. I'm like,
I have enough.
Yeah,
like I have all of them, and I paid for 0 of them. It's like, please stop giving me Lego games.
Right.
There's so many.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, Genki, sorry, man. I didn't mean to like just bulldoze you, man.
It's a rant worth having.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, all in all, Live Alive was really good, and I'd recommend it to anyone. So like, if you haven't played it, just check it out. It's quite short. It took me like 25 hours to get through it, and but it was really fun. And I might replay it later on just to try out the different endings as well. But yeah, it's a really cool game.
Man, you're 5 hours shorter than me, man. Like, what the hell did I do wrong?
I know. I went to it's called the true ending. Like you have to do some extra stuff.
Yeah. And
so
like
it takes
somehow
a few hours longer.
But I came out.
And you
with
have to level up your characters. What level did your characters get up to?
Oh, what the heck? I think I got up to like level 22 or 23, 24,
what?
Something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't get that high.
I was just.
It was like grinding a lot.
I wasn't going to take any chances, man.
I got killed a lot at the end. So yeah, you have to grind a lot at the end a bit. But yeah, it's a fun game though.
Yeah. Looks like we have a couple of comments here in the chat. Lemonade, Ty, coming right back at you. In your face! I like the Lego games.
Okay.
And
okay.
Yes. Also got a comment from Greg Cromie, maybe. Hi guys. Greg from Melbourne, Australia. Hey Greg, thanks for popping by. And then some idiot named JCat. Oh hey Jodie, how you doing?
I don't know who that is.
No, I'm just kidding. So Genki, you had another game that you wanted to talk about too, right?
Oh yeah, the other game I wanted to talk about quickly was Mario Kart 8. I've been playing the latest, what's it called? The Wave 2 Booster Course.
That's it.
Booster Course pack. Yeah, Wave 2 came out like at the beginning of, was it this month? Well, it came out recently anyway.
Right.
Yeah, and I've been playing that, and yeah, there's actually a level from Australia. I don't think it's Melbourne. It's Sydney, right? Yeah, Sydney is one of the levels
Mhm.
in the new
Oh,
booster
that's really
course.
cool. I haven't even played
Yeah,
this
so you
yet.
like jump through the Opera House. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
it's quite funny. I don't know
That's
any
cool.
other landmarks in Sydney, but there's quite a lot of things in there. And I think the other level from was New York. Yeah, they have like New York in there as well.
Mhm.
So yeah, those are the two other courses. And oh yeah, also the course we're seeing now, which is like a dessert level, and like the colors look kind of like Fall Guys. I don't know, Ty
Or
thinks that
Kirby's Dream Buffet,
yeah.
maybe even.
Yeah.
And then they have like the other classic levels. Yeah,
Genki, do you use a
the
bike or a
car
car?
like 3 stars in the 150cc and the mirror modes. Yeah, no, I don't. I use the cart. I use the standard cart. Yeah, standard cart.
Yeah, same.
I don't know, maybe slick tires. I use the slick tires. But yeah, with the bike, it's like you get like it's faster, but it's like harder to control. I
Mm-hmm.
find
Mm.
because they control a bit differently. But yeah, and yeah, it's really fun there. I don't do the 200cc because it's like super hard. I tried to
Right.
do it like I got the gold. I won the cup, but like trying to win all the races in 200cc is like almost impossible for me. You have to like
Yeah.
try like 50 times to like win it. But
Right.
yeah, in the 150cc, I can do it. Like win all the races, win all the cups. Yeah,
Nice.
but it's really fun. Yeah, I like how they're just updating it every couple of months. Then I can go back to it and just play for a few hours every few months. Try out the new
Yeah.
courses.
Like I haven't even really tried these outside of
Yeah.
we had a game night. I think we played. Yeah,
Yeah,
we were playing some
that's
courses,
all.
but yeah, I kind of want to play this a little bit more, but I just haven't. But okay. Well, okay. Well, just to catch up a little bit on the chat here. So yeah, Lemonade coming back at us to the 200cc. That's really fun. Yeah, Kinky, I'm kind of with you, man. Like for me, it's a little bit too fast, a little bit too crazy uh, to enjoy for
Yeah, I'm
me.
not used to using the brake. Like I never use the brakes, but then all of a sudden you have to use the brakes. It's like, oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah, it's definitely a weird feeling for Mario Kart because yeah, exactly. You're just not doing that, or you're hopping and snaking or something. But yeah, all right. Well, is that all you got, Genki?
Yeah, that's the main things I've been playing at the moment.
Okay, cool. And also Greg commenting here too. Yeah, that's a great Sydney level too in Mario Kart. Yes. So all right.
Yeah,
Well,
it's super fun. Yeah.
and Jodie, are you ready to share about the super cool thing that you were up to here recently?
So you want me to talk about that first?
Sure.
Okay, so last week was the Pokemon World Championships, and it was held in London this year. Just a little back thing. Basically, when Sword and Shield came out, as you know, it's the Galar region and it's based on the United Kingdom. So they decided to do like a lot of promotion here and stuff. And they had a Pokemon pop-up shop at that time, and it was inside a shopping center in just like a vacant shop. And it was pretty small, and it was madness. It just got swamped. People were queuing overnight, and they had like exclusive goods there, which I was, some of those things I went there and I bought. I was in 2019. So the Pokemon World Championships they hold every year. That year it was going to be in London, and it was supposed or back then it was going to be in London in 2020. We know what happened. They couldn't do it in 2020, obviously, because of the pandemic. So 3 years later, they still did the Pokemon World Championships in London, and everything there was like themed after the Galar region. So they had the that's Gen 8 Sword and Shield. They had the Galar region Pokemon was on the logos and everything, and so they had it was at the Excel Centre in London, and which is a really huge like conference event center, and they had they were holding the regular video game championships, so like Sword and Shield competitive play, the trading card game, of course, and then they had, I think the first time this year they had Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is like, there's like competitive Pokemon Go, if you can believe it or not. There's like within, I don't know if you play Pokemon Go, but within that, one of the updates that they did, like it must have been like two or 3 years later, was like the battles, and it's mostly like tap 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 tap, but there's some like strategy with like what Pokemon you pick and that. So they had Pokemon Go, Pokemon Unite, of course, which is the MOBA, and they had Pokemon, but I think that's the last year of Pokemon. I think that they said it was the last year. So yeah, they had those spectator events. Now I didn't go and watch the spectator events. Essentially I asked my friends, whatever, do you want to go? They was either busy or working or whatever. So I'm not going there by myself. I'm not really into competitive Pokemon, you know, so I decided not to go. But what they had there was a Pokemon Center pop-up store. So it's like what they had last time, but this time it was like 1,000 times bigger. I'm exaggerating a little bit. It wasn't 1,000 times, but it was absolutely enormous. It was huge. They took over one of the halls in the Excel Center, and just it was like the size of a supermarket or something, like a supermarket. Honestly, it was that big.
Nice.
But they were really organized and did it really well this time. Last time it was chaos. This time basically they had like a virtual queue system you could book online beforehand. I did that, and because the event ran from, I think, was it Wednesday or Thursday last week until Sunday, it just finished this Sunday. I went there. I decided to go during the week. I thought I was going to be less busy, so I went there and signed in with the virtual queue, and I was just straight in, and it wasn't, when I went on that day, it was not too busy. And so they had lots of exclusive goods there that are only for this Pokemon store, are never going to be sold again.
Nice.
So that's basically. So I I bought a few things.
Nice.
It was really good. Even though I was just there by myself. You know, so on my Larry, as we say sometimes in the UK, I was by myself. I had so much fun. I was like, oh, it was amazing, because they had like oh my god, the poster, the huge giant posters everywhere. They had photo spots inside the store where it looked like things that it was all like kind of like London, UK themed. They had things that looked like red, the old telephone boxes and and stuff like that. So I thought that today, as I'm on camera, I got my camera on. I thought I would do my own version of anime trash. Okay.
Yes.
Except for it's not trash. It's not anime. Well, it's sort of anime, whatever. But I thought I would show a few of the things that I actually bought. Okay, so let's go into my bag of goodies. Okay, so one of the first things I picked up there was this. Let's see if I can focus. Can you see it very well?
Yeah.
Okay, it's focused now.
Protective. Yeah.
So this was
nice.
this is a switch case, protection case. Oh, it says it there, but it's, I don't know. I was going to show you the design, but the writing's upside down. Anyway, it's a switch case. It's like kind of hard. And so this design that you can see on the case, this was like the logo for the event, and you can see it's London, and they've got different Pokemon here. Grookey, what's this one called? Score Bunny. This is my mind's gone blank. What's it called?
I think the Japanese name.
That's not Pikachu. Anyway.
Yes, Nelson.
Nelson. Okay, well, it's called Nelson now. This one, Sinistea. That's honestly, that's like my favorite Pokemon. I'm not even joking. And then this one was like, every generation has like its own like Pikachu clone. So that's that one, and that one's this is one's based on Stonehenge. I can't remember what it's bloody called. I don't know, whatever. And then this is a Pikachu. So this Pikachu here, it has the outfit on, is like based on a Beefeater costume, and that's what the guards at the Tower of London wear, like a traditional thing. The Tower of London was where, like, hundreds of years ago, they used to imprison people and behead them and all crazy things like that. And then this is a Roserade. Roserade is also wearing the beef eater costume. And then this was like the Pokemon World Championships 2022. As you can see, it's even got the date on it and everything. So this case was cool. Do you know, I saw this and I was like, oh my god, I need that in my life. I picked it up, didn't even bother to think about, can my OLED fit in there? But it can actually. It says on the back that the OLED model, it says, well, anyway, it says it there. It says about the OLED model that you can fit it in there. So yeah, super cool. Love it. And this was actually too expensive. Most of the stuff there was overpriced. It's Pokemon. What are you gonna? But this was actually like fairly cheap, that one. So yeah, so that's what I got there. And so there's what other cool things I got. So they had like where's the other one? Okay, yeah. So they had exclusive plushies there, right? So this is the Roserade. I haven't taken it out of the bag, sorry. This is the Roserade plushie. As you can see, it's wearing the. I'm trying to get it center and focus. It's wearing the Beefeater costume, and yeah, that's super cool. There's, if you can see, a nice view of that, and it's in like the same pose from the thing, from the
that's
picture.
Cool.
So that one. Now, what everyone wanted there, they wanted, because these were exclusive plushies. When I went there, they had like tons of them, because in 2019 that Pokemon Center, they had I actually have it here, I probably should have brought it over. They had a Pokemon with like a bowler hat on, right? It had a bowler hat and like a you know, like a blazer and everything, a suit jacket. So this is the Pikachu that everyone wanted.
Cool.
And they had like a limit of, my friend wanted me to pick one up for him, so luckily they had a limit of 2 and I was able to pick up 2. I think that limit changed on like at the weekend, because they had like this, it was like almost like a big tube, and it was just completely this clear tube, and it was completely from floor to ceiling filled with these plushies, and then you could kind of pick them up at the bottom. But when I went, I had to go back on Saturday for reasons I'll explain. But yeah, it was empty, and it was like early, like kind of in the morning, it was already empty. So they had an allotment of them per day. Now, one of the exclusive things that I was not able to get, they had like hand-painted statues apparently that kind of looked like this Pikachu as well. I wasn't able to get one because they got sold out like immediately, and I was like, I'm not going all the way back there for a statue. I've picked up enough stuff, it's fine. So yeah, that's the Pikachu. I love it. It's super cute.
That's cool.
Let's see. Oh yeah, they had this thing. They had 2 different versions of this. It's a what do you call it? What do you call these things again?
It's like a medal.
No,
it's lanyard.
Lanyard holder. That's it. Yeah, sorry. Thanks, Ty. Yeah. So basically, the reason you buy this is because it has. Look at all these cool pins.
They're pins on a lanyard.
Yeah, they're pins on a lanyard. Yeah.
Oh.
So there's Alola starters and the Gala starters. They had a version on there that had starters from 2 other regions as well, but these were quite expensive. It was like, it might have been like 20 or 25 pounds. So I'm like, I can't afford to buy both of those, so I just got one with the starters. Like I like all these starters. So and there's a random Eevee. You got starters, a random Eevee, and of course you need a Pikachu. Well, Eevee's not a starter, so
Eevee's not.
That's why I say it's random.
No, in Let's Go, he's a starter. All right, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Let's Go. It's Eevee's a starter, but yeah. So I like that. It's because the pins are metal. It's like it's quite weighty, that one. So yeah, they also had this scarf, which I should probably take out the bag. I don't know if you can see it. Let me take it out the bag because I haven't looked at it properly. It's the middle of summer. Oh my god, it was so hot in there. I can't even describe it to you. But I'm like, I'm gonna need this in the winter.
Right.
So, oh look, it's cool. It's got like a London skyline on it. I didn't even know that.
That's amazing.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Oh, there's different London landmarks in there.
Oh, and it's all like old school GBA style or Game Boy style. I mean,
yeah,
that's cool.
And then the other side says London. And we've got it's like Pikachu on one side, and it's Pokemon World Championships. I'm trying to show you that, but it's difficult trying to it's on my camera. And the other side is Roserade. Where's it? There.
Nice.
So it's cool, and it feels quite thick, feels quite nice. So yeah, and it also this light, but it's just a coincidence. This light blue color happens to be like my favorite color. So that's just a coincidence. So what else have I got in here? Oh yeah, they gave these out for free actually. This was for once you got to the till, they had at the cashier. This is just a cleaning cloth. And I said, how much is that? I said, no, it's free.
Oh, nice.
They just give it to you, and it's got the type chart on the back. Which I always forget, which shows that's useful for me.
Yeah, that's useful.
I can never remember the type matchups. So yeah, it's the same.
I'll say like in Arceus, like I remember just trying to remember some of the types, and like it's unless I'm an idiot, there's only like one part in the game where you can see it, but it was so freaking small that like I don't know. I already wear glasses anyway, so it's like.
Did they explain that? That was a funny thing in Arceus. They didn't explain. They assumed I feel like Arceus assumes that you've played Pokemon before. You've played and you know this. You know it doesn't because I don't remember it saying there's even type matchups in the game.
Yeah. It did.
Yeah. So it did. I also bought a T-shirt.
Nice.
I wanted but they had it in that light blue that I like, but they didn't have like the right size. So I decided to get this one, the sort of grey marl color, and it's got the same logo as you can see on the. I'm trying to show it. No.
Nice.
And the back has. I think that's where it says countries/regions.
Okay.
Maybe that's where they've held them before in the past. I'm not sure. But yeah, then it's like different Pokemon. You got Wooloo, Ponyta, Yampa. We'll get back to Yampa in a second. And Grookey, Dreaddraw, is that? Oh, that's what that's called. Morpeko, that's that one I meant. The Pikachu, like that Morpeko is weird. It changes in battle. It goes to it changes from I think normal to poison or something. Yeah, so there. So that's the T-shirt. And then what else have I got in here? All right. Okay, so they had something there that I was like, oh my god, I need that in my life. Right. And I got it, but there was a problem. The first one I bought, there was a problem with, and I had to go back on the Saturday. But I bought, and I said this to Genki that I bought. I think I told Genki that I bought this. But basically, I bought a life-size
Oh my god.
Yampa plush. This is Yampa. It's one of the new Why are you laughing? Oh, it's so cute.
I love them. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the new Pokemon from Gen 8. So it's Yampa. It's based on a Welsh Corgi, right? So it's based on a Corgi.
Sword and Shield. Yeah.
From Sword and Shield, yeah. That's so cute. Look.
He's got the show his bum, it's like a heart,
yellow
right?
butt.
It's a heart.
Yeah, it's kind of like a heart shape. I'll try to there look. It's butt. Okay, so yeah, and I imagine this would be the size of a real life Yampa. Now, when I first bought this, the one I got, one of the eyes was stitched in lower than the other, and I noticed it. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, how did I manage to pick up one that's dodgy? Right? So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to go. There's no custard. Yampa's gonna sit here with me for the rest of the show.
That's right.
There was no customer service online. There's no one to write to, anything. You had to, if you had any problems, you had to go there in person. I was like, oh my god, that's long, right? So I decided to go back. It wasn't too bad though, because when I went the first time, I didn't take my Switch with me. I didn't realize that if you took your Switch, you could get an exclusive Sinistee in the Sword and Shield game. But it was like, basically, it was like, you know, the mystery gift, like you download something. So it was a mystery gift, but they had it there it was on the local. You could only do it like, you know, the local wireless in the games. This local is internet. So you had to be there in person with your Switch to get this special Sinistee with this like special move or whatever. And the first time I didn't know that. So I was like, okay, there's an excuse to go back. I'll go back. So when I went back on Saturday. I went there like first thing in the morning. And so I I went. Oh yeah, they charged me twice for something as well, which is kind of annoying. As I only bought one of something, but I got charged twice. So I went back there. There was when I got there was a massive queue, and I couldn't pre-book this time because all the slots were gone. So I went there and I showed the security guard my receipt. I said, look, I've got this problem. Could I come in and speak to customer service? They said sure. They let me straight in. I didn't queue in that queue. That queue must have been hours long. It was huge. There's hundreds of people in it. So they let me straight in. I walked straight to the customer services. Said, I had this problem. They let me go and pick up another Yamper. So this is the replacement Yamper. And then they refunded me for the item that they charged me twice for. So whilst I was there, I got this Synesty on my Switch. Because I have a copy of Sword and Shield, although I only played Shield, I was able to get 2 of them. So this is like, I noticed that when I started tweeting out about this Synesty, I had random people tweeting me saying, oh, please trade it to me, please. So people want this Synesty, apparently.
God.
So as well as that,
it's like a shiny.
Well, it's more valuable than a shiny, I think, because it was only for this. It's got like this special move or something. So there was that, and then whilst I was there, they also had they did that special stuff in Pokemon Go where they had the Pikachu with the outfit on. You could get that in a raid. And you could also get in a raid, Zacian and Zamazenta, the legendaries from Sword and Shield. You could get those in raids, and there was like Pokemon that are normally region locked. So there's regional Pokemon in Pokemon Go, which is really annoying because obviously you can't be traveling all over the world, right?
Right.
But some of those regionals, like some unknowns that you can't normally get and stuff like that, were available there that you could just catch. So they had all that set up, and so I stayed there for an extra hour, faffing around trying to catch. I didn't get a shiny though. I didn't get shiny. It's annoying. I didn't get shiny, so I participated in those raids, and honestly, like the thing that I said, and I think I said this in our space Genki, that like when it's not until you go something like that you just realize what a phenomenon Pokemon is. And just there was thousands upon thousands of people there from like all over the world, like with like Pokemon tattoos and Pokemon t-shirts and everything. And the other thing that I noted, and I think I said this in a space as well, is mostly adults there. There were kids, because it's summer holidays, right? So there were kids, but it was like 90 to 95% adults. When I went on Saturday, there was a little more kids, so it was more like, I would say more 15-20% kids maybe. But it's mostly adults. Pokemon fans are mostly adults, honestly. It's people that grew up with Pokemon and stuff. That's why. Did you see the Game Awards? That Pokemon, not the Game Awards. The what's it called? Opening Night Live. They had that Pokemon car.
Right.
Did you see that? Yeah. So you like who's going to be buying a Pokemon car? Not kids. It's not kids buying Pokemon cars.
You never know.
So yeah, I really enjoyed it. The shop was amazing. I did take a few pictures whilst I was there, not too many, and those are on my my Twitter. My Twitter's at Jodie D. I'll probably write it in the chat or something.
We have I got you hooked up for later on.
Oh, you got me hooked up.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. With like me and Yampa are just gonna chill. So yeah, that's the main thing I wanted to talk about. It was good, honestly. If you're a Pokemon fan, you'd love it. And the temptation to not spend like tons and tons and tons and tons of money was almost like, oh, the other thing they had, right? So they had like really expensive shit there, right? And they had like life-size Arcanine plushes and things like that. And people were picking up those things and walking out with them. It was like £400. It was like £400. So it's like, what's £400? Like $500 plus or something?
Yeah,
so,
basically, yeah.
More than $500, so US dollars. So yeah, they had like life-size plushes, and they had like people walking out with like slowpoke like plushes, like I can't even fit in, like that big, like huge plushes. And they had I'm trying to think what else they had there. Oh, there was a lot of stuff there. There was people walking around with cameras, and I guess they was filming it for like YouTube or TV or something like that. And there was some guys signing skateboards, so they had like some skateboards there, Pokemon skateboards that were like £150 or something, and I saw people buying those as well. And they had some guy there who must have been some famous skateboarder or some, I don't know who he was, but he was signing these skateboards, and people were queuing up to have them signed, and they were filming it. So it must be someone famous. I had no idea who it was.
Right. So if it's not Tony Hawk, I don't know who that person is, but
I think it's someone younger who's like,
Okay.
I think, isn't Tony Hawk retired? I don't know.
He's not young.
Yeah.
Mostly retired, I think.
Yeah.
Mostly
It's like
retired.
50 or 50 now.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
He has a good Twitter account, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my experience at the Pokemon Center pop-up store at Pokemon World Championships. So yeah, it's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've only been to like one big Pokemon event, and that was like back in 2013, Tokyo Big Sight. It was like they're kind of like the first public thing that they had for Pokemon X and Y. And I got to play it. And I was like, did I even get to play it? Why? What was I doing there? Yeah, no, I went there. I mean, I'm not like the hugest Pokemon fan, but I was really interested in that game because at the time it looked like they were changing up quite a bit, from the previous like DS stuff. So it's interesting just to go, and yeah, I'm just glad that that there are still events. There are events like this that Pokemaniacs can go to and stuff.
Oh, there were definitely Pokemaniacs. There's people cosplaying as well. Cosplaying. Honestly, it was wild, man. Because I was there and I was like, okay, I'm like, okay, I'm not a Pokemon fan compared to the people here. They were definitely Pokemaniacs, 100%. Like almost all the people there are Pokemaniacs. Yeah. But it was really cool. I'm a Pokemon fan, but I'm like more the casual, like I'm not like into the like doing the competitive like stuff. Because I can't remember type matchups and all of that, and all these moves and everything. So I never really got into the competitive sides.
Yeah, no, I kind of fell out after Red, so it was a long time ago.
After
but
Red,
yeah.
wow, that wasn't.
Yeah. But hey, Arceus was freaking fantastic. I really liked that. That was a lot of fun.
I liked Arceus, but I think I liked it less than most people. I actually liked. It's controversial. I like Sword and Shield more than Arceus, honestly. If I'm
Get
honest.
her out.
Get out of here.
I remember. I think Genki, the last time you were on, we talked about Arceus and stuff, and I'm not gonna like speak for you or anything, but I think what I liked about it better than regular Pokemon games is because it was just so different. I mean, you're not going to gyms and stuff like that. The whole layout of the game was just completely different. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I like the whole catching system was completely different. Like you didn't have to go into these long battles and then throw the ball to catch the Pokemon. Like even if it's like a little crappy like Pidgey, you can just like catch it straight away. Like so that's what I liked about it. And like the old Pokemon thing was kind of getting stale from me as well. So that's why I worry about the series, but they're not going to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, Jodie, like Jodie was saying, go to events like this and just realize how many people are crazy about the series. They're still going to be making mainline stuff and probably not change too much because people will get really mad. So,
well, that's the other thing is people getting mad when you change it too much. Because the other thing that I kind of learned was that all this like stuff that goes on online, this discourse that goes online, like the most people just are not aware of it or they don't care. Because I remember like in 2019 when I was in the queue for that Pokemon store, there was a Pokemaniac couple. There was I don't know if I was married, but there was a couple like that had Pokemon tattoos on them. And they was together.
It could have been a brother and sister. It could have been mother and son.
No. They were definitely a couple. I got chatting to them, and I was like, "Oh, I think I said something like, oh, the game looks better in person than I thought it would, right?" And there's like, and I was like, "Oh, what do you think about it?" Like, oh, it's really cool. And they didn't mention anything about this. There was a controversy about A, the graphics, and B, what it was calling Dexit back then, like Pokemon. Either they was not aware. They were hardcore Pokemon fans. They was either not aware or they just didn't care, because they didn't even because I kind of it was clear that they didn't know what I was talking about. Let's put it that way.
Or they just
So-
didn't, they choose not to listen.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, dude signing the skateboards is Bear Walker.
That's it, Bear Walker. That was it. That was his name. Yes.
Yes,
Bear
that was it.
Walker.
he runs the custom skateboard company. He does his own custom skateboards.
So it was like it said Pokemon cross Bear Walker basically.
Yeah.
So it was his company making the skateboards. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, thank you for that.
Mystery
Yeah.
solved.
No, I knew it was. I just couldn't remember what the name was.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we had a pretty healthy dose of new business here today.
Wait.
Oh.
I had one other thing.
All
Go for
right.
it.
No, what I played was I
shit,
wanted to
okay.
talk about it. It's on the agenda, but I think
Yeah.
you forgot.
No, sorry, I'm an idiot, so that happens all the time.
No problem. What I've been playing was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and I know maybe I'm a few months late because the game came out a few months ago, whatever.
Oh,
but
right.
I've got a backlog. Okay, I've got a backlog. I'm behind. You can see some of the backlog behind me. Okay,
Sure.
so I have a backlog.
Cool.
So I've almost finished it. I got to the final boss, like the final boss. But like the first time I fought the final boss, I lost. And I'm just like, oh yeah, whatever, I'll do it later. So I sort of went back and started getting more of the Waddle Dees that are hidden all over the place. And in some stages you go into there and it's like, oh, you didn't go into this secret room or something like that. But my experience of the game has been really good. Because I've played a few Kirby games before, so I do like Kirby games, and this one, it's obviously quite different because it's in like a 3D kind of perspective now, and I think the game controls them amazingly. The controls were really well for me. I liked these individual worlds with different levels, and then like the sort of I don't know what they're called, the challenge, what they're called again when you go in to do those weird challenges to get the stars. I forgot what it's called.
But they're just challenges.
Yeah, those challenges. There's a couple that there's one I failed 3 times. I'm like, forget this. Okay, the one I think I failed it 3 times. The one where you have to light a fuse and you've got to kind of chase the fuse and get like obstacles of like ice cubes and stuff off of it. And if you fail once, you have to go back to the beginning. And I failed. I think I didn't get the ice cube off in time or something like that. Yeah, I'll come back to that. That was a 3-star challenge though. It was a 3-star challenge. Okay, so that's why. So yeah, I really like the game. I think like I'm being maybe controversial. Maybe I didn't find it quite as revolutionary as everyone else. Like, because everyone was like, "Oh my god, Kirby's 3D, not 2D." But like the 2D games are good. So like I thought this was good, but like maybe not as good as what everyone else thought. In terms of like it being like super revolutionary, but I really like Kirby. We love the way it controls the power-ups are good. Like you can upgrade these power-ups when you get these different stars and coins and things. Then your like Waddle Dee town expands, all the Waddle Dees move in. The thing I really love the enemy design. There's an enemy. I think they had to replace the Waddle Dees, right? Because the Waddle Dees are normally enemies, right? In Kirby games. So the Waddle Dees have all been kidnapped. That's the premise of the game. So they had to replace the Waddle Dees with something. And they replaced them with these things that I think it's pronounced a woofy. And they look like little foxes or little dogs, little canines. And they walk around slowly on 2 legs, right? They walk around like that, but when they see you, they get alert and they run on all 4s and oh my god, they're so cute. It's like you have to kill like you have to like kill them, like you eat them, right? And sometimes you'll see one that's just like just chilling out. It's just like minding their own business, and they're sleeping. You know, they got that sleep bubble, like the bubble coming up, but they don't do anything. They're just there. So I don't know. I just think things are just so adorable. They're so cute. So yeah, I've really enjoyed the game, but I haven't quite beat it because I need to beat that final. I think I just failed one time, and I get this is why I couldn't play like Dark Souls or something like that. I get butt hurt really easily, right? So I'm just like, oh, you know, I forget. I think I was taking a break, and I was like, oh, I was playing my Switch. I was taking a break. Anyway, that break went on a long time, and then I got to the final boss, and yeah, and I was just like, okay, like I mean, like there's multiple bosses, right? I mean, like whatever one is the true final, it's clearly the true final boss, the one I've got to. And yeah, I just failed once. I think I'd almost got the health down, and then like I think I died. And I'm like, whatever. But yeah, I've almost beat the game. And yeah, I'm really really enjoying it. Other than that, I've been playing Final Fantasy 14. So I played that like I had to restrict my like there was this whole thing basically where I was playing that and nothing else. Okay, that's what happens. That game, if you've been into Final Fantasy 14 and how massive that game is, and so many things, so many classes, so many things to do, and I play it with friends. Like we're in like a guild, and we've got a house in the game. So like I play it like 2 or 3 times a week with my friends. So I've been playing that as well.
No, I know what you mean, like kind of putting limitations on yourself with stuff. Like I really like sports games, but like if I start playing them and don't stop, that's the only thing I'll ever play. So like every time we're doing a podcast, like, hey guys, I'm gonna talk about MLB The Show 22 again, you know, for like 6 months straight. So like I don't.
Right.
I get it. It's a little bit different. I've never really been into MMOs, but I could.
It's my first MMO. My first one.
Well, I mean, I did play I played a little bit of Dragon Quest X on the 3DS cloud version last year.
That was on the 3DS. That was on the cloud on the 3DS.
Yeah,
it's wild.
It's weird. I mean, it works.
I'm really annoyed. Square Enix, you need to release Dragon Quest X offline. Why you need to localize Dragon Quest X offline? Why is it not being localized? It makes no sense. I understand about the online one, the MMO. Dragon Quest X offline, localize it, Square Enix. Oh my god. Okay,
I totally agree. Last year I made a thing about it too.
Did you?
Yeah. They should. There's really no good reason, just like you said. But yeah. Well, I know Ty has a lot of anime trash, and we do have a couple of other things to get through before that. So let's go ahead and close. Jodie, you good? Anything else you want to talk about? Sorry, I didn't.
I'm good. Me and Yampa are just chilling. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that will do it for the new business. So we're going to go ahead and move on to just a tiny, tiny bit of now playing at Famicast.com. And now playing at Famicast.com, always lots of stuff going up on our website, thefamicast.com, up on our YouTube channel, which you're watching right now. Thank you very much. So be sure to check it out. Today, literally, I just posted a video for Curse to Golf. Check that out. There's a review for Kirby's Dream Buffet. Check that out. And tons and tons of other news and other things, on the website. So check that out stuff too. And like, I was just talking, if you're interested in Dragon Quest X offline, last year I made a whole thing where it's basically like, hey, these are some reasons why there is no good reason that this game isn't coming out in the West. I mean, there's all this type of crap like that on the YouTube, on the website that you guys can check out. And I highly suggest that you do. So yeah, all this and more at thefamicast.com. And this is the time of the show where we would usually pull James and the JAPANews.
Oh yeah, we need that.
Yeah, that's usually what would happen. And yes, just for the uninitiated, yes, it's time for the JAPANews, the time of the show we talk about the latest and greatest comings and goings of Japan, gaming news, Nintendo, all and none of these things all together. Today, it's going to be pretty brief. Because, like I said, we focused mostly today on the new business and stuff that we've been playing and doing here. So, Ty, do you want to talk about the thing that you added first?
Sure. Yeah. So, over our little summer vacation, Evo happened in America, the big fighting game tournament, and there were many announcements there as well. Let's see. First and foremost, Evo Japan is going to be March 30th through April 1st at Tokyo Big Sight, right in our neighborhood.
Yeah, Big Sight. Ugh.
Oh, he's at yeah. It was at Makare Messe before. Last time
Okay.
they had it in January 2020, and the year before that, it was way over on the other end of Japan, and that sucked.
Right. We went in 2018.
Yeah, 2018. That was
That
where the hell was that? It was like
that was
Ikebukuro.
that was some weird. Yeah, I don't remember. It was
I
like
think there
in
was
multiple locations.
yeah, there was like some weird last minute changes there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tokyo Big Sight. That's a big deal. That's where a comic market happened, among other things. So looking forward to that. They announced the games that will be there. I didn't write them down, but I remember King of Fighters, probably whatever Street Fighter is. I don't think Street Fighter 6 is going to be out by then, so it's probably going to be Street Fighter 5, Guilty Gear, and I forget the last one. Melty Blood, maybe? I don't think it was Melty Blood, but
Street Fighter Alpha 3.
maybe, Ken loves that game. All right, so some stuff. So let's see. I did a little roundup of the announcements that are relevant to Switch owners specifically. So that's about half of them. Let's see. So King of Fighters 15 is going to get crossplay. Yo, I can't wait to turn off crossplay because all the fucking Wi-Fi Switch users. Let's see. And they showed some new characters. There's going to be a Samurai Showdown team. They're going to have Homaru, Nakaruru, and Darlie Dagger. 3 new characters. One team. And they also said Kim Kafwan and Shingo. If you're a fan of KOF, you know these characters. So they had them individually, so I don't know if they're going to be on a team or whatever. We'll see. Skullgirls, yeah. Rest in peace, Cyrus. Right. They're getting Marie, which is like the end boss of the game. So I assume it's going to be a non-boss version.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that, like the boss version where he's like this big, gnarly, clunky thing that humans were not meant to control. So yeah,
right.
Nickelodeon, what's it called?
The Thing,
Battle All Stars, not Smash.
Bro, it's called Nickelodeon Brawl, right?
Yeah, Nickelodeon Brawl. That sounds right. They're gonna get Hugh Neutron. Fans of memes will enjoy this.
Hugh Neutron, like Jimmy Neutron's dad or something?
Yes. Jimmy Neutron's dad is now a fighting game character.
That's something.
They have the Thornberry dad as well. They have random characters.
Nigel Thornberry!
Yeah. Right?
Nigel Thornberry.
Follow the memes.
That's goofy as hell.
I like that show.
I do too. It's weird. I like the dad was just so weird. I mean, watching it in America too, hearing that accent, it was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah. And Samurai Showdown, after years of begging, is getting rollback.
Okay.
I don't know if that applies to the Switch version or not.
No.
Because also, like, Dragon Ball is getting rollback, but not for fucking Switch. And not for, like, PS4 or old Xbox X either. It's only going to be like the Series XS and PC and PS5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leaving the old stuff in the dust.
Yeah, they're leaving the old stuff in the dust. If you want, you have to be next gen if you want that rollback. Yeah. So it might be the same deal with Samurai Showdown, might not. They haven't said, but you realize these are 2 different companies, right? So
right.
Like King of Fighters on Switch, it has rollback, right?
I don't know if that one does, but there's definitely games on Switch that have rollback. I know.
Yeah, for sure. So I think like King of Fighters had like rollback from the start, and I think it is on Switch. So and that's Code Mystics doing the work. So if they have if they're using like a similar engine as Samurai Showdown, they might be able to shortcut that, make it work. So, but they didn't say which platform, so I don't know. Like, oh, thank Christ! Those games need rollback so bad. Okay, so that's all the stuff I think that's relevant to Switch so far, unless I missed something. A lot of other announcements, like new characters in various games that are not going to be on Switch.
Sure.
They teased like a next generation Tekken. among other things. They didn't say any platforms, but
Yeah, I think I even
yeah.
saw that. Yeah.
I don't know. You never know. They
Yeah.
might have a Tekken with exclusive Nintendo outfits again.
Tekken Tag Tournament 4.
Yeah,
Tekken Tag would
I'm
be cool.
pretty sure it's just gonna be Tekken.
Okay.
not a new Death by Degrees.
I
They're not
don't
gonna
think they're
do-
gonna put. I don't think they're gonna put Tekken 8 on Switch. I think they're gonna make a Pokken 2. That's what I think they're gonna do.
Oh yeah. If the
Skip right
numbers are
ahead, go to
good on the
Pokken
first
3.
one,
Forget it.
yeah. Maybe. No announcements along those lines. Like there wasn't even a Smash at Evo. I think that's a point of concern for Nintendo fans. Is Nintendo probably doesn't want their stuff broadcast at a now Sony-owned event.
Well, that's the thing,
Yeah.
because Sony bought it, or they don't own it outright. I think they bought it with another company.
Yeah, they owned it with a Pokémon's company.
Is that whose
Really?
company it is?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the one. Yes.
Really? The hell?
Pokimane now runs
That's
Evo.
crazy.
Yeah.
What?
I-
Okay, I'm out of the loop. I didn't even know that.
They-
But
I don't
Pokemon
know. Is
merch
that like
as well.
Gucci Mane or?
Gucci Mane? No,
It's
she's
like
like the queen of all
Twitch
e-girls.
or whatever.
yeah,
Streamer.
she's a streamer. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
a popular streamer that I don't watch stream. I don't watch like streamers like that. That
Right.
I
I mean
don't watch
that's
have
underselling it.
thousands of people watching them, basically.
Like she's now like immensely rich and like owns company.
yeah.
Is she the one that was like selling her farts in jars and stuff?
No, that
No,
was
someone else.
What's her name? Oh god. No, she's much classier than. And
Oh, that one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what.
so anyway, I'm gonna talk about Evo and all the things that happened and in our Patreon podcast coming later this month, probably.
Cool.
So give us $3 and tune in for that.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, yeah, there has been other news, like, Sonic Frontiers has a release date, November 9th or 8th. Other things too, but one of the other things I really wanted to talk about, especially because this is another big deal for Japan in terms of like events, but the Tokyo Game Show is coming up very soon. It's under a month away.
Wow.
It's going to be happening on November 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. Oh, sorry, September. God, I can't even read.
So
my own
yeah,
notes.
just November.
I'm confusing myself here, but like, no, that's happening. And we're gonna be there in some way, form, or another. And also,
Wow.
yeah, Genki is gonna be coming with us too. As
Oh
long
my
as
god, that's amazing. I wish I could go.
yeah, as long as everything
That's good.
matches up and stuff like that, then
I'm jealous.
I'm gonna go. Like,
That sounds
Yeah.
so cool. So are you gonna cover it like for your website and stuff like that?
yeah, then we'll talk about it in the podcast. The excuse me, the week after, we'll probably have videos and stuff again. Well, then if we don't go or something, I don't know. It just kind of depends on what all what all happens and all that type of stuff. But yeah, we usually, when it was an in-person event, we would cover the hell out of it, and game impressions, podcast stuff, show floor tours and all sorts of stuff like that too. But Genki's coming. Genki, have you been before, man?
No, I've never been before, so I'm looking forward to it. So yeah.
It's very tiring, which is kind of why don't even know if I want to go, but I'm gonna
Okay.
go. Probably.
Oh, okay.
I've been to Comic Market a few times,
Comic-Con.
so hopefully it's not as bad as that. It's just that
Yeah,
it's like
depends.
a lot of waiting in line and like queuing for hours.
Yeah. Well, as members of the press, which we are.
Oh, yeah, I'm a photographer.
Yes.
Oh my god, Genki's going as a photographer as well.
Yeah.
So you get press passes?
We'll do what we got to do.
Yo.
So, yeah. No, it's we've covered it. As a Famicast, we've covered it as members of the press for years. So it's not a big deal. I mean, it is kind of weird if you go on like a public day and you tell little kids like, "Hey, sorry, I got to play this Disney game. You can't get out of the way." But yeah, but anyways, like that should be pretty fun. Looking forward to it, and yeah, so keep it locked. We'll be talking about TGS at some point. next month.
Well, I'm really excited as well, even though I'm not going because, isn't it the first in person ones for
Since 2019.
since 2019?
Yeah. And I haven't been since 2018. So,
Right.
Oh, wow.
yeah. So it should be cool.
Oh yeah, I'm going probably.
Yeah. Ty,
Cool. Yeah.
I'll talk to you after the show.
right.
I need to talk to you about something related to TGS, so we will talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I can actually go on the business days, so
Cool. Good.
it'd be good.
Alrighty. Well, that is going to do it for the JAPANews. Next, we're going to go ahead and move on to, before we get to the anime trash, James Charlton is here.
Who?
Kind of. Not really. It's a pre-recorded message. But I want to go ahead and just play this. He's, had something to say to us. He's not like dying or anything like that. But I'll just go ahead and share this right now.
Not unless they're shooting down his plane right now.
Yes, that's
Oh my
right.
God.
That's
Why
right.
does that say that?
I think he's
Yeah.
in the air right now.
I think he might be. Anyways, I'll go ahead and play this video, so we'll be quiet, so you guys out there watching can hear from James. Here we go.
Hi guys, I am on the train to London King's Cross and then onto the flight back to Japan, and I just thought I'd send a quick message because I know I'm going to miss the episode. Excited to hear that J-Cat and Genki are going to on the show, very exciting. Shame I couldn't be on with you guys. But yeah, had a great time back in the UK, and yeah, I'll tell you guys all about it in the next episode. Obviously, my hype levels are through the roof for Splatoon 3, very exciting, very cool. Okay, we'll shortly be arriving at Cranwell, apparently.
Change here for trains to Skegness.
Change here for Skegness. Okay, I will not be doing that. Anyway, yes, high levels through the roof for Splatoon 3. Very excited. Obviously, not a fan of the new idols. They all look kind of gross and weird, but I know the game itself looks awesome, and I like the triple Splatfest and all that kind of good stuff, and the free demo and all that. Very excited. And yeah, we just heard there's going to be a direct with more information about the story mode. Very exciting. You probably already talked about that. But yeah, anyway, just like to say thank you for your understanding, and hope you got this video okay, Danny, and I hope it doesn't mess up the podcast. But yeah, peace out. See you guys soon. Next episode. Peace.
You're muted.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that was from James. And like you said, he'll be back in the next episode, which is going to be on September 7th. So look forward to the return of JC. And yeah, then tomorrow, heck yeah, I totally forgot about it. But yeah, the Splatoon Nintendo Treehouse thing, they're going to be talking about Splatoon single player stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They're also going to have hands-on with Harvestella, the new Square Enix game, like that weird farming type of thing. So yeah, stay, I guess, get pumped, but don't get too pumped about that right now, because it's something else for you guys to get pumped about. Ty?
It's time. All
It's
right.
time,
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah. So I realized something in our earlier segment. Watching people unbox things is actually fun. It's not the punishment I thought I was inflicting on you. So I'm not doing anything. Just kidding. All right. So I have accumulated over summer vacation 11 boxes of trash.
Oh, God.
Like I got really lucky. I got like a lot of wins just like off my daily free tickets. In fact, one of them I opened early because on Sega UFO they have like a ultra hard daily challenge where you try to like thread this wooden hole through like a hole, and there's like zero room for leeway. It's like threading a needle. So I won that, and they did not send me a pile of treasure. They sent me a sticker.
Oh, how do you get a sticker for that? Whoa.
Yeah, that was a free sticker. I was expecting something fancy, but too bad. It was free in any case. I can't complain. Other than like months of effort. So let's get cracking here. What do we got? All right, I have a lot, so I like pre-opened all these. So this plain unlabeled box is from Tokyo Catch. What do I got in here? All right, I got a big boob anime girl. Let's go.
Nice.
What's her face from One Piece?
That's from One Piece.
That's not Nami. The other
I
one.
have never seen One Piece.
This is Boa Hancock. There's like a red version and a purple version, and I got the red one, I think.
There's pictures of both of them on there, but sure.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a lot of UFO catchers prizes where they have like they just print the same box for 2 prizes, and they'll like just have like a little check box on it. Yeah. This label here definitely says red.
Okay.
Oh, and there's another thing in here. Oh wow, and they have like in English. What is this called?
Is it a receipt?
Invoice.
Yeah, invoice. Even though it's free. So what do I have in here? All right, I got another quintuplet thing.
God, those things are everywhere.
Yo, right? They're popular. They're a big deal.
I've never seen this quintuplets anime. I've never seen it.
It's on Japan Netflix. I don't know if it's on Netflix anywhere else.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's on Crunchyroll as well.
Yeah, so I guess this isn't a towel. This is like a big ass tapestry. Let's go.
Okay, so where's that gonna go? Do you have room for that to hang that up?
Yo, I have like a pile of towels and tapestries like in my closet. I have like the wildest shit. Damn,
He doesn't have to buy any blankets.
Yeah, right. Wow, yeah, this is huge. I already like regret unfurling this.
That's like bigger than real people.
Yo, yeah, this is huge.
Actually.
All right, so into the closet it goes. I could probably hang it on the front there. Like does it have the dimensions? 190 by 110.
Wow, it's big.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Yeah,
that's a lot more than I bargained for. So okay, that's one box down. All right. Next up, we got a thing from Toyba. Don't play Toyba; it's so fucking hard.
Oh,
But somebody set up a free win for me, so maybe you should play Toyba. All right, got a bunch of packing material. What the hell is this? Okay, I know what this is. This is one. I got this like just with a free ticket. It was just there for the taking. I thought it was a Gundam, but it's not. It's like a robot from the new Buzz Lightyear movie.
really?
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, like it looks like that one kind of Gundam,
The
but
green one.
Zaku, whatever.
like I just sniped it and I'm like, oh, it's a Buzz Lightyear thing.
Yeah.
It's like a Wrestle Buddy.
Yes.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Of course
Danny.
I know. Yeah.
Let's
I
explain
I
what
do
a
not
Wrestle
know.
Buddy is.
Okay, so Wrestle Buddies were about these little toys, these little dolls that were like basically I mean for boys to like slam around and stuff. So you're not slamming around your brother or cousins or sister or mom or whatever.
Yeah.
like a Stretch Armstrong.
No. I mean, kind of like a
They were
little
plush.
little.
They were like
plush.
almost exactly like this,
Oh, really?
right?
So like yeah,
Same
maybe
size.
just yeah.
and they had this commercial where like kids are jumping all over the house, like elbow dropping these.
yes.
All right. And there's one more thing in that box. I got the brand new Hatsune Miku noodle stopper.
Oh,
Add it to the collection.
of noodle stoppers.
That's a big one.
Yes. Yeah,
I
this is
hope you
pretty
eat a
good
lot of
box.
noodles.
I was to say, how big are those noodles?
Yeah, I don't know if this is actual size, but yeah. I could open it up later if you like.
So, Ty, do you have more noodle stoppers in total or more Hatsune Miku products?
That's a close call.
Ty gets
have
to
a lot
that
of
noodle.
noodles. Well, I have a lot of noodle stoppers and I have a lot of Mikus.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like a big Venn diagram with like
Right.
it kind of overlaps a decent bit.
You're preparing dozens of noodles each serving.
Right. Okay, let's move on to the next box. This is from the newer site, the Sega UFO. Yeah, so this is the second box. They've been doing a lot of outlet, like super easy discount machines. So yeah, since they're still well into like the prize manufacturing and distribution business, so I guess they get rid of a lot of their discount inventory online, like their old site used to. So let's see what I got. Oh yes!
Wow, Ty's happy.
All right.
Another
Please.
Hatsune Miku.
Yes, more Mikus.
Oh my gosh.
Le-
Another. Wait.
Oh,
that
that's a
Hatsune
cool
Miku?
one. Who's
yeah,
that?
this is Miku.
Oh, it is.
Oh, but her hair's different.
Yeah.
That's some yellow
She does
in
different
her
hairstyles from time to time. But yeah, it's 100% Miku. This one looks pretty cool. Real colorful. I don't know if the colors are quite popping on that camera.
Yeah, I can tell, but
Yeah. And we got one more figure in here. Ooh. Fans of the Famicast will recognize this one. We got another Fate. This is MASH. This is the same as that other figure I had. Well, it's not the exact same one, but this is also the new character in Melty Blood.
ah, right.
The guest character from Fate. Yeah, because I have this
Oh,
figure
really?
over here.
Mhm.
So
It's
this is
almost identical.
It's
It's
the
the same thing.
it's the same character, but it's like a different pose,
Yes.
It's
different
almost
expression.
identical. It's almost identical.
Jodie, you just don't.
I don't understand. Honestly,
Don't get it.
It's slightly different pose. One like this and one like this, and okay.
Yeah.
But Ty, have you played Fate Grand Order? Have you played that game?
Nope, never.
Never played it. Okay.
Nope. Maybe I will. I have a little problem whenever I go down to download an app, like the Google account on my phone is American and can't get it in this region. But we'll see. You know, I play the fighting games with Fate characters in them sometimes, and that's what's really important.
Yes.
Man, I have so many Fate.
Oh my god, they've restocked the Squid Sisters amiibo. Where? I've just got an alert that said that. I need those. Sorry, it's just important business. I
Right.
collect amiibos.
Word. Let's see. Unlabeled box. This must be from Taito Catcher.
Or me.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's from Taito. What? Oh my god, what the hell is... Oh, okay, this is like just a random free snipe that I got.
What is that?
What is it? I think it's a shark. Or no, it's a dinosaur, I think.
A flat? It's completely flat.
Well,
Did it
yeah.
get
It's in this Yes, it's in this vacuum sealed bag.
Oh, I see.
Shall I open it up?
Yeah.
Just stab the shit out of it with this pen.
Safety
Right.
first.
Yeah. Now to put this plastic bag over my head.
Look at that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It's some kind of.
Oh, it puffed up a lot.
It's like a shark. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You could use it like a pillow or something. Maybe.
Yeah. It's soft. It's nice. I love him.
Use it as a pillow for your Mikus.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I've got a pile of trash like gathering like right here. You watch the show every week. You know, I just throw all the shit on the floor as I go through it.
And you never have picked it up just once.
Yeah. All right. So next thing, where is this from? Oh, this is from Gigo. This is like the old Sega site that they divested from. And I've got Anime Chan.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
This is from what's it called? The time I was turned into a slime.
What? I have never seen that anime. I've never seen it.
Yeah. So we have this
She has
demon girl
horns.
maid. She does. Just like the other
Okay.
one. I have the set now.
Have you watched this anime, Ty? This
Nope.
no.
Nope. think it's on Netflix. Maybe I'll give it a watch sometime.
There it is.
I have watched a number of episodes of the quintuplets.
Is it good?
It's kind of dragging on. Maybe it gets better.
Oh, okay.
It has some good parts.
It's a good anime from what I heard.
J. Edmonds 4, who might or might not be a robot. No, it's not. I know who this is. He said it's a good anime from what I've heard.
Which anime? Which one?
The slime one.
The manga is also good.
Hmm.
I think
Insert
the slime. What-
Slime?
insert your own manga or anime here.
All right. Next up, Oreba. I have no idea what this is. I just got it because it looked cool.
Whoa.
We got a
Who's
girl with
the-
glasses and a
who's the
big old
nerd?
hammer.
Who's the nerd?
Who's the
that
nerd?
from?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Let's see. Real figure rendering.
Of
Summertime render?
oh, okay, yeah, I know. I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, this figure looks really cool, so
Yeah, no, actually,
no,
it does look
I
cool.
grabbed it.
Yeah.
Yep, love the hammer.
And yeah, Jodie, you're right. Jedmans said like, yeah, he was talking about he
Oh, the
or
slime.
she was talking about the slime one. So
Okay, I'll check it out then. Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll.
Yep. All right, next up, we're back to Sega UFO Catcher. Blah. These invoices are like giant stickers.
yeah. That's a thing recently I've found too. Amazon does the same thing. Nintendo does the same thing.
It's so you can like return. It's like a returns label, isn't it? So you can.
Oh, really?
yeah.
I thought
Yes,
so
that
because
makes-
I've returned. I guess Ty never returns stuff. He just
Yeah. Why
Keeps it.
would I?
Me neither.
Oh, yeah. All right, it's meme cat time. All right.
Cute.
wait, hold
What?
on, what is that?
This is a Fate character. I don't know which one, but there's like a whole set of them here, and they look like cute little cats,
Right, okay.
right?
Kawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they sleeping? What is
Yeah,
it though? Is it just a figure?
Yeah, it's just like a little tiny small size figure.
Oh, nice.
I think I have an older one like that. Hold up, right here. I have what's it called? It's Nezuko.
Nezuko from.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
James Bond.
funny cat Nezuko.
Well, that one I would want because I know the character, but not those
Right?
other ones.
Well, you know this character right here. This is Mash, right?
But I don't know who that is.
Sure.
All right.
Okay, you told me now. I do know. Okay, there you go. I know.
Okay. All right. Getting through these, we still have like 4 more. Mystery unlabeled box. Okay, this one is definitely from Tokyo Cat. All right, what do we got? Oh yes. I've been angling for this one for a while. We have the All Might figure.
Oh.
Yes, the big boy.
Nice.
Detroit Smash. Let's go. Well, this one's heavy,
Oh, really?
right? Yeah. Damn, this looks pretty cool. I love this guy. You
Yeah,
guys
I don't
seen
think-
Hero Academia.
Oh, okay. I thought I'd seen that guy somewhere, and that
Yeah,
that show
he's
comes on TV like on Saturdays or something. And if you turn on the TV, whatever, you can just pop it.
Yeah, he's like the best character on the show.
Yeah, he's cool. I only watched the movies. But it's cool.
You watched the movies and you didn't watch the
No,
animation?
I watched the first 2 movies because the animation's like super cool, like the fight sequences. But no, I haven't seen the series.
I've only
Yeah.
watched the first 2 seasons of it, and then I kind of dropped off because they I don't know, it kind of veered away from the main story and was following other characters, and I got like, well, maybe I'll get back into it.
All right. Next, I have a box from Title Catcher. Yeah, this is kind of big, but it looks like it's just one figure. All right, we have yet another horse girl.
Okay, so this horse girl game. It's a mobile game where literally horse girls are racing, right? And you
Yes,
have to
yes.
vet.
They're
them.
introducing horse racing to a younger generation, one of Japan's few legal forms of gambling. They're trying to get the kids hooked.
It's so I don't know. It's just it's such a weird concept. But yeah,
Yeah.
I am aware of what that is. But
Yeah.
I would love to see. I haven't seen. Maybe I should look it up, like footage of this game.
Yeah,
It
let's
seems
see.
to be taking over everything. This game, this horse
Yeah.
is everywhere.
Yeah, like you go to Family Mart, you can always find some like horse girl tie-in snacks. I buy them every time. I got a free sticker. All right, now we got 2 big boxes left.
Oh boy,
This time.
Jedman's with a
All
burner
right,
here.
so this is the one I got the Sega sticker in, and I also got. All right. No, Mom, don't come in.
Oh,
My God. Body pillow of.
Yeah.
Is this one of those quintuplets?
Yes, it is.
Is that your favorite quintuple?
I'm trying to read the label, okay?
Look what he's written, Ty. Look what he
Lock it. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Maybe we can use this for a thumbnail shot. Or I can open it up later after the show.
That joke was funny as well by Jedman.
Yeah.
Is that my favorite quintuplet? Maybe. All right, I'm trying to remember what their names are. I think either this is Miku
They're all
or the
named
one
after
with...
numbers, right? They're like they're named.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Ichika. This is Ichika. I like Ichika and Miku. Those are my favorites. Maybe. I don't know. Wait. This is the one with the brown hair. Cool. All right.
I hope you're not. Yeah, I hope you're not asking me.
They look very similar to me. So.
All right. Now this is the biggest box of them all. This is from Taito Catcher, and here we go. It's another. Oh my God! It's happening.
Another body pillow. Oh
Yeah.
my God! This one's even more.
Yeah.
The doors over 18s only. Oh my
Yeah. This
God!
one.
This one's wild. Oh my God!
Wow.
If you have audio only listeners, you need to tell them to look at this.
Holy shit!
I'm in held against my world with unwanted anime.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I want that pillow. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. So on Discord earlier, I promised
Oh, wow.
UFO Catcher deep lore. So
Is that a particular character, or is it just a random?
oh, it is
animation?
a very particular character, and
Oh,
I'm
really?
about to blow your mind.
Right.
Okay, so Kaito Catcher has a few different mascots on it. It has this girl, and it has Bub, the little green dinosaur bubble dragon thing.
Yeah.
Bubble Bobble.
Right. Yeah.
So like they're on like all the little promotional things on the site, and so they put her on her own body pillow. But much like Bub, she was not designed originally for the UFO Catcher site. She's from a game, and you'll never guess what game.
No.
She's from
What?
Arkanoid Cross Space Invaders, a 2017 mobile game.
Are you serious?
Yes,
Wow.
and they brought her back to be the mascot on this godforsaken website.
What?
Hold on, I think I have some media for you.
Okay.
Let's see. If I delete these, all right. Let me get this over on the correct monitor.
Do I need to change the banner?
Yeah.
The over 18s warning.
All right, let's see. All right, I need to.
No.
Here we go. Okay, let's see. I am sharing my screen.
That's good advice. In raining doors and wash your hands.
All right, yeah. So her name is Natia. She's from Arkanoid versus Invader.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what she looks like in that little mobile game.
Huh.
Yeah, and like she's all over the site. Hold up. Hold on, I lost my other image. Where is it? Here it is.
Oh, she's holding the bubble,
Yeah.
bubble.
Oh,
What's
I
that
see.
thing
It's a
called?
WebP format. Yeah, Bub.
Bub. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I mean, I recognize that, but not her. So it's what? So this mobile game, was it just a random game, or was it popular? Or
I don't know. I've never played it, but
so
yeah,
it seems so obscure to have this character and then bring this character back from this
right.
mobile game that sounds like it was pre-smartphone game.
2017. No, that's
Oh, okay, no, it was smartphones. No.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, maybe
All
it was just cheap to get the rights to this
Well,
character.
I mean, yeah, Taito already owns the rights
Well,
to the character. Yeah.
and yeah,
So-
maybe this, yeah, like you said, maybe because there's really not much backstory or whatever. Maybe that's why. Who knows?
I mean, yeah, this pillow is yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of big and heavy, right? All right.
I guess you need it big and heavy.
Boom.
All right. Now the good news is I have received a second one
Oh my gosh.
for free.
Uh-oh.
What is happening?
So you know what that means? You know what that means?
Oh,
We're gonna have to do a giveaway.
Oh man.
oh.
Hey, you
I
can
was
get
gonna
your
say
very
something
own
else.
knotted body pillow in a method to be determined.
A pillow that you cannot show, and no one in your family can see it. You can't show it. Your parents can't see it. Your partner can't see it.
Right? That's like my favorite tweet genre. Mom found my body pillow. It's like the funniest shit, guaranteed.
That's a thing. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, there were a couple of viral tweets like that.
Oh really?
There are also some like funny tweets of people like just taking pictures of like body pillows that are like just like in the river.
Oh
It's
God.
like
That's
like-
so weird.
I know it's so weird. I figure it's like mom can't see me getting rid of this. I guess I'll just throw it in the river.
I
Like,
guess, I mean,
like they're getting rid of like a body or something. Like they just...
Right? Like it's the kind of thing you would definitely do a double take at. Like what the fuck?
Wait, Ty,
oh man.
you added 3 to your collection today. So, like, how many do you have?
Yeah, I think there's like a couple buried in that pile back there, and then there's like I got like just the covers for like the whole set of quintuplets.
The whole set. You got the whole set of the quintuplets.
That's right.
Right.
Ty, do you still have the? Or wait, now okay. You know exactly what I'm going to ask you.
Yes, I do.
Barkley. Shut Up
Yes,
and
I
Jam?
have the Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden promotional cyber dwarf body pillow.
What is that?
Man, that is a long story.
Let's just say it's this dwarf that has basketball for skin.
What?
Yes, and
I'm imagining like an Oompa Loompa.
not too far off.
not quite.
And,
Not quite. It's a little different. Think about the basketball.
Yes,
picture.
is a character that joins your party in Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, a very jokey RPG maker game that hit like internet superstar status. Amazing game, by the way.
Right.
If you're into like being completely brain poisoned by internet irony like me,
Yeah.
basically the perfect video game.
A couple of comments in the chat from.
I'll bet.
Deadman's 4 actually he was talking about. Oh man. So those are some of the more tame body pillows.
He's
So
not
the
wrong.
Tame ones?
Yeah, they get wild.
They get
Yeah.
wild. I've seen a couple, but I mean, yeah, I guess I'm out of the loop with this anime stuff.
The more popular ones can go for hundreds of dollars.
What? What for
Yeah.
the pillows? The pillows?
Apparently.
Well, the
Really?
covers, yeah.
Well,
Do you remember that story from years ago at what was it? It must have been Comic Market. You could get the Monster Musume, the Snake Girl body pillow that was like 30 meters long or some shit. You could get that for like $2,000.
good.
Snake girl?
Yeah. Don't Google it. If
Okay,
anybody else-
I'm not going to. I'm definitely not going to do that. Okay.
Like yeah, that
Not without a VPN anyway.
you can put in like Kotaku. They ran the story.
Okay. Well, yeah, that'll...
Yeah, and they sold out.
Wow.
Yeah, see, Jedman's in the chat. He remembers what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. You just said, "Oh Jesus, I remember that." God,
Yeah,
I don't remember that. I have no idea what this is. But yeah,
I'll give you the link later.
okay, yeah,
Okay.
better not. Yeah,
So
that's
I
okay.
think that will end the anime trash. Thank God. So I guess I'll send this to somebody sooner or later.
we'll figure it out.
Ty, I have a question just before you finish. You know when
Okay.
you do, because I've never seen. Well, maybe I've seen videos of people doing the UFO catchers and that, but I've never seen like the online ones. So when you're getting this stuff in the online ones, is it the actual thing you pick up that they send you, or do they just send you something that represents that?
Sometimes one or the other. Like usually just for convenience sake, they'll just like reload the exact same prize back in where it was, and then like just ship you one from the warehouse.
Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So usually no. Maybe if you get like the very last one, but yeah, probably not. If they keep using the same one, it'll probably get beat up after it's been in there like a few months.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they probably keep them like display ones. Yeah, because obviously if you do the ones in person, then you actually get the, it comes out the
Yeah.
machine. But
And a lot of the time they just have like a placeholder item anyway, just like a plain box, or if it's a big weird prize or something fragile, they'll have like a totally different object you have to wrangle out of there.
oh, I see. Okay, because I was thinking, how are you picking up a pillow in?
Oh, I did straight up pick up the pillow though. I could probably share the video. Let's see.
While Ty's pulling that up, Jedman said, "Wait, what is he or she saying here? Somewhere there is a warehouse full of body pillows,
Yeah, absolutely.
staring at the workers as they walk around
with their undead, unfeeling anime eye.
Don't you just love it?"
Let's see. I don't remember what folder I hastily saved these to, but yeah, most of these sites, they save your replays and you can download them. They want you to share them on Twitter and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Sega doesn't, Taito does, Toriba does, Tokyo Catch does. Let's see. I share most of these as I get them and post them in another Discord. I don't post them in the Famicast one because spoilers.
Good point. Good point.
But yeah, some
well for anime
the segment.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes I'll
Okay.
post stuff in there. Let's see. Well, okay, we can move on, and I'll keep looking for it.
Okay. Cool. Well, that is going to do it for the anime trash. And it is getting a little bit late, so
Oh, I found it.
Okay. Well, Ty, how about you just go ahead and share what you're going to share?
Okay, let me get it in folder here. Okay. All right, let's see. I can just share videos directly, right?
Yeah.
All right, video file.
Yep.
Let's see. Famicast. All right, let's go.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yes. Yeah. Actually, so yeah. This is what the machine looks like. This one's a giant sized claw.
What the hell? I
And-
can't believe. Oh, you
No,
knocked
you
it
got
in basically. You knocked
Yeah,
it in.
this is the one I got for free. This is why I have two. Somebody just left it there. And I'm like,
Ah.
I got my free ticket. I guess I'll just try and snipe this real quick. And I did.
Oh my
Mhm.
god, this
So
really
that's
is
how you get lucky sometimes. Somebody like just leaves an easy win for you. That's
Yeah,
why it's
man.
good to like just skim a bunch of prizes as fast as you can every day.
No,
That's how I
Papa,
get.
the picture in the back is someone holding.
Yeah,
Someone holding
It's as big as the woman holding it too, and it's a woman
Yeah.
holding it.
I know, that's what's so funny.
yeah. 110 centimeters. Yeah.
Big,
Oh my
long
god.
cushion. Funny.
Yeah, big long cushion. There it is.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, now I have 2 of these things.
Perfect.
Big. All right. So that'll wrap
Thank
it.
you
Oh, I have
thank
to
you for
unshare
sharing.
this.
Yeah,
And I'm so glad I got to experience Anime Trash live, so I feel happy.
yeah,
Right? Right? This is a good one.
yeah. It was lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff. Yo, these are the thumbnails that get us the clicks.
That's it.
But
And Metal Mike right on the nose. Body pillows for everyone. Can't wait.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, like I was saying, it is getting a little bit late, so maybe we'll skip out on some feedback today and just kind of close things out. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and give you our Twitter handles and also other stuff too. I mean, for Jodie and Genki, if you guys have any other plugs when we get to you, please feel free to do that. But if you want to follow me, you can. You can follow me at DannyBiv, DANNYBIV. Ty, where can the fine folks find you?
Super Cat Drugs.
There it is. And
yes.
go ahead.
Best retweets on the planet.
Some good ones on there. I'm not gonna lie. Genki, how about you, man?
Hey, yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Genki_JPN. And I also have I made a YouTube channel recently. It's called Genki Gamer. So if you search Genki Gamer in YouTube, hopefully it should pop up. And otherwise, yeah, you can catch. I joined Jodie on Twitter. We're doing like host a space on Fridays around the same time as this on Friday evening.
Mhm.
So you can catch me there too.
Cool. And Jodie.
hi, you can catch me on Twitter at Jodie D. So that's JODIEDE. I like to talk about the gaming industry, especially game sales, the Famitsu charts, and just random like gaming stuff I like to talk about. Yeah, as Genki said, we do a weekly space. That's like Twitter's kind of almost like hosting like little podcasts. It's anybody can come in that's got a Twitter account. You can invite people in for to be a speaker and stuff like that. And that's just a space where we talk about the Famitsu sales. We talk about like any gaming news that's been going on for the week. It didn't start out as a weekly thing. We didn't even intend to do that. It just turned into that. So yeah, join us. And as Genki said, it's on. It's Friday evening Japan time, but it's like it'd be like 2. Is that 2? I think it's 2 p.m. British summertime. So like
in America on the East Coast, it should be 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So
okay,
yeah, maybe you're getting ready for work or something like that. You guys can check these two out.
Thank you.
It's a good time. Like I always try to catch it. Usually Friday is like the night where I drink. Usually. And like every time I'm listening to these guys, I'm like, man, this is fun. This is cool. If I'm not too drunk, I'll be, I won't like pass out. Like sometimes I just want to come on and chat, but I'm like, no, you guys don't want a drunk Danny on the show. We've had it on this.
Come on, we do want drunk Danny. It's exactly what we want.
No, you think you do, but you really don't. You really don't. Trust me. I literally ruined the. Okay, no. Anyways,
a story for another day. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for another day. Anyways, for Genki and Jodie, thank you guys so much for coming on. Hopefully we can have you guys on sometime again in the very near future. But yeah, and show these guys some love on Twitter. Follow Genki on YouTube as well. And yeah, check out their space. It's awesome. So
thank you for having me. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having me and Yampa. Yampa had a good time as well.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Yeah. And Genki's also he always taken a lot of like great pictures and stuff like that too. He looks just like Red 13 from Final Fantasy VII. It's really uncanny.
He does, yeah.
And also he
Yeah.
doesn't move his face. Like this whole time he's just been like in this little hole with his head, just like standing there without moving. It's pretty incredible. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I was in mime school, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, that is going to do it for the show. Thank you guys out there for checking us out live. Thank you for checking out the audio version. However you consume the show, yeah, we appreciate it. So, all right. Well, we will catch you guys in a couple of weeks on September 7th. JC will be back, and we'll be getting closer and closer to TGS. So, that's it.
Yes.
See you guys. Bye.
TGS, let's go.
Let's do it.
See you guys.
Peace.